And we're going to get this party started. I got some questions that I really need to ask. All right. Yeah, I got some questions, some things we need to talk about, y'all. Welcome into my home, everybody. Welcome. I'm not even going to wait for anybody. So I'm not going to hold y'all up. I know I'm not that important. And I'm okay with that. That's part of the topic tonight. That is part of the topic tonight. So let's get started. Alright, let's see. Hey, Donna, how are you tonight, love? How are you tonight? I want to talk to y'all tonight, Miss Donna, and I want us to be perfectly honest, not insulting, not ugly, not hateful, an honest, rational, respectful conversation based on truth and logic tonight. Y'all excuse me while I'm eating this neck bone soup. Please hit the like button as you come in. Thank you, LaDonna. I was just looking at that. And that makes it hard for me to go live. It does. You know, you sit here, you give your best for 3, 4, sometimes 5 hours, and really, y'all, to be honest, without the support, the video does nothing. It's almost like I just, well, y'all get it. Now, I used that thumbnail for a reason. Because I wanted y'all to look at it. I wanted y'all for it to attract y'all. Because, see, some of y'all come into this whole situation said, that's how Claressa got it. Claressa didn't always say boundaries, marriage, nothing. Y'all got to remember, that's how we get it. Before you get started with excuses. Because at the end of the day, we're going to talk about the man that you stuck with. Yeah, and as I mean they're stuck with. We're going to do a live call-in tonight. Like I said, y'all excuse me, I have not eaten all day. I'm eating some neck bone soup and cornbread. I want to talk about papoose as a man. Tonight we want to talk about papoose without even talking about Claressa. We want to base this because you know what, in the blue pill, manosphere, they love talking about what a woman brings to the table. It is so freaking funny how now it's okay for us to lay up on a woman. Yeah, that's what he's doing. And it's a reason why Claressa has not responded about that IRS. It's a reason. It is a reason why she had. And when they Claressa got $400,000 and nobody back. I don't give a damn what they say. We're going to talk about all that tonight. I'm just trying to get something on my stomach, y'all. I hope everybody's getting ready to go into a great weekend. Spirit intact, no negative energy attached to you. If you have something or someone tonight that have attached themselves to y'all, and y'all know because of y'all feel there are negative vibrations, I want you tonight, just for tonight, don't talk to them. We ain't taking in no negative energy from folks. I'm going to say that again. I don't care if it's your man you share in the bed. Go find something to do in the house. If they got that negative energy tonight, I want all y'all to have to be at peace before we get into this. Because I'm not going to hold bar. We're going to talk about paps tonight. And I don't give a damn if y'all don't like it. Thank you, LaDonna. It really is. And I ain't all day. I've been working around this house. And I don't cook when. Do you think if Claressa knew about these IRS problems, she would have been still out here with Pap like that? Y'all give me 1 minute because we finna get ready. Oh Lord, thank you. Look on me, oh my God. Oh Lord. All right, y'all, I ain't my light supper. It's time to get into it. Welcome everybody again. Welcome into my home. This is not a studio. This is not makeup. This is where I live and work each and every day that God gives me. So, welcome into my home. Tonight with OG, I want to talk about the value of a man. I do. Yes, I do. Whether that man, what do you do when he fools you like he's a good deal? And it turns out that he ain't shit. You don't think so, doctor? Because you know what? She loved to talk, y'all. She loved to talk and boast and brag. Why is she not boasting and bragging about saving this husband of hers? See, tonight we ain't gonna drill her. We're gonna talk about his ass tonight. We're gonna talk about that 47, 48-year-old grown ass married man that done attached his ass to this woman in her entire career and livelihood. And she blind as a damn bat to the fact. This is what we want to talk about. You know why we want to talk about it? I want y'all to run some avoidance. I want y'all to run some avoidance in the near future. I need y'all to know what the hell y'all need. Hey Sonya, hey Goddess. Goddess, tonight we want to talk about papoose. That is dragging out of Claressa. A lot of it is justified because she just won't stop. But I'm just one of those OGs. They try and learn from people's bullshit. I'm not here to tell you a man. Some of y'all want to know. Some women want to know. Hell, what are the red flags? Right, Doc, right. Claressa done got a bad deal on a black man and don't even know it, y'all. And we're going to talk about it tonight. I want each one of y'all to type in the comments what strike is against papoose. I ain't even going to start it off because I got several. But what do y'all think? Is it the taxes? Is it because he married? Is it that she want to have a family with a man that ain't even finished taking care of his own family? And by his own wife's words, she's been throwing all the bills for their 7-year-old. I didn't say it, so don't come in here correcting me. Remy Ma said she been paying for everything anyway. Remy Ma said, I don't want nothing from you. Just sign the paper. Remy Ma said it. Now, we're going to be honest tonight, because we're going to talk about the man. I want y'all to remember that I am a black man married to a black woman that was born to a black mother. Sorry about that. I am back. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, let's go back over because we had a break in the live. I'm watching it now. I had to reboot it, y'all. All right, let's go back over. Evelyn said gambling. Evelyn said gambling. I said tax liens. Also, I added he's married. Also, y'all, I want to add the fact that he actually, by his own wife's testimony, doesn't take care of his 7-year-old. So that means he don't pay no child support. Or child expenses. I ain't saying none of this. His wife said it. Now, right now, what you got? Let's talk about it. Y'all please hit that like button as y'all come in. All right, let's go over the list of papoose. The reason why I'm standing on the fact that he ain't a good deal. Also on the negative list, on the flag list. Papa's got 20 years in the rap game. A great lyricist without one hit. He don't have one nickel-plated record. What in the hell is Claressa thinking? Huh? What the hell is Claressa thinking, y'all? We're going to get ready to open up these phone lines in a little while, y'all. Come on, y'all, get them likes up so we can open up the phone. Get them likes up. All right, y'all, tonight I will be putting the call-in phone number, pinning them in the comments. Hey, lovely, how are you? I got a great show for you tonight, lovely. I hope you got a little while. Also, we got a live call-in tonight. I need everybody listening to remember, I'm going to put the phone number, I'm going to pin it in the comments. Y'all, let's get ready to open up the phone lines. We are talking tonight. Now, if you call, I want us to stick to the topic tonight. Well, listen, Claressa done gave us enough. But ain't nobody talking about papoose ass. Okay, Evelyn gave another. Multiple women. He's one of them, what they call them, doc? Polyamorous type dudes. And I tell y'all, that don't work. Let me put my cash app in there for y'all, in case y'all want to support me. All right, y'all, phone lines are open. What do you think? I'm finna turn around. I'm on the laptop. I'm on the laptop, love. I'm sorry. I got my laptop sitting right over here. You can't see the laptop, but you can see me. Good afternoon. Welcome everybody into my home. This is the room that I'm blessed with where I come and I relax and I meditate, where everything in there are personal items that I love and embrace. Lovely, do you think she knew about the taxes? Who in here besides Dr. Lisa believes Claressa actually knew he was in the hole for taxes. Because I don't believe it. I just don't believe she knew. But we're going to go over Papoose's list. I've been getting these from all of us. Everything that I'm going to read is true. Ain't no lie. One of my supporters put in there gambling. It's already been personal testimony there. We also know by public record that he got big time tax lien problem. Meaning he ain't work or legitimately file a W-2 or they'll take all his money. So some kind of way, Pap is getting paid under the table, y'all. It's no way he got federal and state liens on him and getting a paycheck. Remy said he ain't never paid nothing for the little girl. Remy said it, I didn't. His wife said it. That's y'all don't want to believe what the wife say. I got a right to believe what the wife say. I don't have to believe what the side chick say. I'm not none of y'all. Y'all believe the side chick. I don't believe the side chick. I believe the wife. She sure did love it. She sure did. Phone lines are open. What do you think? 662-392-0360. The phone lines are open. Come on, I know there's some Pap fans in here. Bring that ass on. Come on, we ain't gonna do too, we ain't gonna say nothing. We're gonna respect your opinion. Where the Pap fans at? Because we got a list that we want to go over with y'all. We want y'all to tell us why in the hell do anybody believe that a 40-year-old ass married broke man that's still trying to get his first hit is a good catch for a 30-year-old woman. Hey, LaDonna, how are you tonight? Empress, how are you? LaDonna, we started off with the recap. We trying to figure out how women falling for old ass married men that's broke. We went over Paps negativity. Let me share some of them with you that some of y'all gave me. Some of y'all said the gambling, tax liens, don't pay nothing for his kid. Remy said it. He been in the rap game 20 years, ain't got a nickel-plated record. What else y'all want to know? Phone lines are open. It's the honeymoon over. Is Claressa gonna stick by her man? Huh? She really did, Lovely. Lovely Lynn, it broke my heart. I can't even lie to y'all. When she stepped out with that, I knew she was screwed. I knew it. It was in his eyes. Do you hear me? It was in his eyes. Welcome everybody. Thank y'all for being here. Please hit that like button and support OG. Y'all know how hard it is to live stream. But one thing about OG, y'all know I keep it 100 in here. Everything is 100%. Sorry I'm not as professional and technical as y'all like. But I got the same equipment, the same audio, and the same stuff everybody else got. I just don't come over here to be fake. Y'all let me ask you, can Claressa come back from this? Lovely Lee, how can Claressa come out of this? How lovely? Hey Evelyn, how are you doing tonight, Evelyn? Also remember, if you got good news or something on your heart that you want to share, this is your opportunity to call and vent. Call your OG. We don't know who you talking about. You can call and talk about them to us and let it go. That ninja at work been getting on your nerve. Call in, tell us about that knucklehead. That's great, Evelyn. How was your work week? I hope you don't have to work tomorrow. Right. Right, Goddess. You damn sure right. Goddess is on it. She is completely right. And he negotiated that rap contract that's going to put her on her back. Good. My wife thought she was going to have to work tomorrow, but they gave her off, so I'm grateful for that. So we supposed to go to the grocery store and different stuff like that, so I'll get a chance to spend a little time with her. Who is that? Damn, that ain't good. That ain't good. I want to tell y'all tonight, ain't nobody told y'all today, thank you for being here. And to tell each and every one of y'all that I love you. And remember, listen, your dreams are your dreams. Your beliefs are your beliefs. We talk about these things because we are not convinced that these are the normal things that we as black people accepting in our community. We should be disappointed in Claressa Shields. I want y'all to make that perfectly damn clear. We should be disappointed in Claressa Shields. I believe that, Evelyn. I believe that. It ain't over for nobody until God say so. If she's still breathing, she got a second chance. Her biggest problem gonna be is, are we gonna be there to support her? And I tell y'all, it's nothing. I'm gonna talk to y'all as a older, married, and when I was working very, very successful black man. I had the wealth, the cash money, the bank credit, whatever you call it, in my life. And I know when a black man supposed to be there and when he ain't. Y'all, Pap, I don't know, Pap 48 years old, y'all. Pap ain't supposed to be asking no woman for shit. I don't care how y'all try and pretty this relationship up. Ain't no black man supposed to be letting no black woman do more for him than he's doing for her. Because he's too masculine to accept that failure. We consider that a failure. We consider ourselves a man as a failure if we cannot take care of our woman or do more for her than she do for us. If we okay with that, it's because we are wimp, not a simp. We got Michigan in the house. Let's see what's going on. Hey, what's up? What I got tonight?
Hey, OG, it's Lovely Lynn. Hey.
Hey, lovely. How are you tonight?
I'm pretty good.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm blessed. I'm here. I like how you speak before you share with me. I believe like you. But I want you to consider this before you share what you think she may have to do for redemption. Because I was a diehard Clarissa Shields fan, and she really she even personally came at me, lovely.
Seriously?
Yeah, in one of my live streams, and everybody know that at a certain time of night during my live stream, I'm preparing my wife's late night supper, for when she get off. So instead of her coming in here pleading her case and being respectful, she just came in, called me different stuff, and told me to get my ass back in the kitchen and cook. And I told her okay. But come on, what you me tonight?
Well, unfortunately, that's all she know how to do is call people haters because she doesn't have much in her repertoire of words. She doesn't have the verbiage to be able to speak in the manner that she needs to express herself. But unfortunately, if anything happens to Clarissa, if she get hurt in a fight or she even anything, Lord forbid. But if anything happens, has anybody even thought about if that happens, what the management team is going to do? Because
Well, hold on. You just making a good point. But what management team?
Pap.
Oh, okay. You do know that Win Records is a new company on the internet. They just got copyrighted in 25.
Absolutely. But she done signed a contract. And with that being said, when something like that happens, that she has to, unless she can legally get out of that contract, if anything, okay, let's say they break up. This girl had some type of mental breakdown, and now they done, quote unquote, had her incapacitated. Because now, at this point, she done lost her mind. They probably got to put over into a psych unit or something like that, into a mental health unit. They can legally take everything that she has.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like, are people not paying attention to that?
Listen, you right. Listen, these are liens. These are court judgments. He's supposed to be stayed on the rock, lovely. He was not supposed to be all out here like that with those. Listen, I done fought bankruptcy. I've had companies come for me and win judgments. By the grace of God, I refused to file for bankruptcy, and me and my family fought and worked our way out of it, including those judgments. That means, you know what that means? That means Pap is working under the radar.
Absolutely.
You cannot have liens against you and be having a regular W-2 where you.
So, but do you see how long they said he been working under the radar? That's been almost 13 years. He didn't even file taxes. And then on top of that, if he is able to literally sink his hands into her finances more than what he already has, that's what I'm saying. If this breakup, because I really feel like she is starting to see, because I think the Tasha K thing went really hard, but it had those receipts on there with the tax liens with Remy and with Papoose names on there, and they actually used Papoose's real name, not the Shamil, where she was like, oh, well, his real name is Shamil, Shamil Mackey. That's his middle name. His real name is William Shamil Mackey. Willie. That's why Remy said it in the video. She said Willie. I can't remember which video it was, but she's like, Willie, okay, Willie, don't make me start telling everything. So then when they showed those receipts of the actual tax liens, the ones for over 200,000, 300,000, and I think it was another for 100,000. Remy got some too, and then they showed the receipts for the pawn shop. They showed all that stuff. So when they take their marital residence, because it is in a lien, who knows how long it'll be before the court does anything with that. But he still has legal rights to Clarissa's financials because he's her manager.
And see, what they fail to realize is the seriousness or state lien. This is how I know he's been under the radar. He ain't getting legitimate money. People are paying Pap under the table, baby. When you owe the feds and you working They gonna get their
They gonna
33%.
take. They gonna
They
take it
gonna get
all.
their 33% every pay period. They don't give a damn what excuse you got.
Yep. I remember I went in default on a student loan one time.
Okay.
I was young, didn't know what I was doing, didn't know how to fix, and they took my paycheck
Then
until they got their money.
okay. So that so you telling the truth. This man working under the radar. So how is he making it after 12 years? Women had to be taken care of. Cause
Well,
he ain't been.
that's why he didn't want he didn't want Claressa out here saying all this stuff, but it's too late. And then Claressa, I saw she said, well, I just wanted to I wanted to just for it to just be me and Pat, but she put it out there. But okay, yeah, Remy did put it out there, but guess what you did? Spread it.
Yeah.
Spread it thin, and you spread it and let everybody know that it's all about Pat. Your whole career has now become about Pat. And Pat wasn't even there when you started boxing. He wasn't there for the Olympics. He wasn't there for the 19 accolades that you have. He wasn't there for anything.
Tell his sister. Tell his sister. Tell his sister.
Oh,
This is a woman. This is a black woman talking, y'all. See, I talk to real people.
She just put she put him at the forefront of her career. You did
Quickly.
Claressa.
Listen, she worked for his career for 20 years and she handed it to him in less than 2. And it's been going downhill ever since. Let me tell you, sister, there is no promotion going on for her. She has no sponsorships, no advertising for this fight. Nothing.
You're a person that's unpredictable and dating a married man openly.
Now, how the hell is a fight worth $2 million plus a bonus, and you done beat them 4 times in a row? Somebody explain this to me.
And they said French John got mad because somebody said she was about to throw the fight.
Yeah.
I said, but in reality, even if it truly is 8 million, it's really nothing because everybody getting a cut of it. She ain't gonna have nothing.
Let me tell y'all this. Why y'all see the reason why I feel like this fight is gonna fail? I want y'all to pay attention to this. Her last fight generated 1.5 million at the gate. Meaning Danza did a damn good promotion of that fight at undercard. They said that her last fight brought in $1.5 million.
That was the one at Little Caesars in Detroit.
Yeah. Okay. Now check this out. It only seated around 21K. She exceeded her giveaway limit, which is she normally gives away 1,000 tickets per fight. So it ain't 21 now, it's 20. You get where I'm going with that?
I do.
Now, a lot of your opponents still get a certain amount of tickets. Listen, if the last fight, which was competitive, only generated 1.5 million, how in the hell is this lame ass fight?
I'd like to know, but I actually would like to go. I can look outside of my job and look at the arena. I work in Detroit. I live in Detroit.
Yeah. Are you seeing any public? Do they at least got a billboard up about the fight?
No, I have not seen a thing.
They don't even have a billboard out where she gonna fight out?
Nothing.
Are you kidding me?
Nothing.
Are you kidding?
I drive up and down each interstate, 75, 94, 96, 696.
Hold on, that's all around the arena though.
There is nothing there.
Lord have mercy.
Nothing promoting her. There is no promotion whatsoever. So.
This crazy.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It saddens me. It saddens me in a way though, and I know she don't care for people like me, and I don't be talking about her.
She don't care for anybody that doesn't agree with what she's saying.
But how can I agree with adultery? I'm a man that's married. I've had listen, sister, I've been honest with y'all. Out of my 43 years of marriage, me and my wife were separated 2 years.
I remember.
I've had an affair.
I remember you telling us about that.
I'm telling y'all, when Pap look at that woman, it's not a look of love.
It sure ain't.
Listen, when a man of that age has an affair, it's a fulfillment or an opportunity The
Mm-hmm.
fulfillment is he missed that bond and that closeness and that sexuality that his older wife doesn't get or doesn't give him. A younger woman replaces that. Then now you got these broke ass older men that's got this bullshit jewelry and these rat meat coats that y'all love. They better not have dreads.
You know, earlier today, I was passing a little time and I was still on YouTube and I saw Tony Gaskins and he was just talking about how Remy glowed up
Man,
and
you ain't lying.
Pap didn't glow up with Remy. He kept the same image. He did not grow with Remy. So I can see that, and because I initially didn't agree that Pap and Clarissa made a quote unquote nice couple or a couple that looks good together. But when you put it in that aspect, I can see it because he never grew up in that aspect.
Well, speaking from a man's perspective, I've seen it's more papooses out there than y'all would
Oh
like
yeah.
to believe. A lot of y'all got, honestly, and I mean no disrespect, a lot of y'all got a papoose. Y'all out here in these nice restaurants, in these nice clubs, looking good, dressed good, got a nice running car, nice apartment, and your ass paying for damn near everything.
Man.
That's why I'm talking about this. Hoping not, because I know it ain't a damn thing I can say to Clarissa. But it's some more Clarissa, it's another Clarissa in here tonight that's on
Guess what?
Facebook, that's on Facebook right now, stunting with this broke ass man.
Guess what, OG?
Yes, ma'am.
I was stunting with a broke ass man.
Oh,
And did
Lord.
not even realize that he was broke.
Okay.
Same situation, but guess what? I was married to him. And guess
Okay.
what I did? Left a Dear John letter and dipped. I packed
Okay.
up everything and I got the hell on gone.
How did you
Pardon my
know?
language.
How did you know you weren't gonna win with this man? Was it a certain thing he did, or at a certain time? So what clicked at that point in time? If you know this man, fuck this.
The fact that I couldn't even get help. I'm
Okay.
working, I'm a nurse and I work overtime all the time.
Yes,
But when
Lord.
I can't even save money, put money aside and do the things that I need to do, even for my adult children, because I'm 50 years old. So it's like if I can't do what I need to do or what I want to do, and I can't do the things that I want to do, and I'm always helping him under the guise of this is helping us, that becomes a problem. So a few years went past, and I'm like, oh yeah, this ain't working. And then one day everything just clicked, and I was like, yeah, I'm out. And I literally called the moving truck and said, hey, come pack y'all stuff up because I always live where they can have a place to lay their head and pack that stuff up.
So you had a papoose.
Come and move it.
And so you
No.
see, but you, and I'm sorry for
I
interrupting you
don't even
again.
say I had a papoose. He tried his best to make some money. He just couldn't.
And can I explain to you why? It's a lot of those men. Can I explain to you why, from a man's perspective and being OG, why?
Absolutely.
They got it from their mama.
Come on now.
Y'all doing too much. Listen, 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 listen.
I said the same thing.
These men are soft because of y'all. See, I had a mama that if you showed that you knew not to disrespect a woman in behavior or actions, because I had a mama and a big mama and a great grandma, them Choctaws would hit you in your damn mouth. See, these women cuddle their sons when they show disrespect to their girlfriends and everybody. Go watch the news. We got black women right now going to freaking jail covering up crimes they damn sons did.
Oh no! See, I ain't doing that one. See, my kids already know. I'm not with it. I'm not with the shits.
And that's why Clarissa don't need no kids. Because if you ain't got freaking boundaries or rules for your man and your relationship, you're not gonna have none for the kids.
But I don't think she understands how hard of a life she would be creating for her child, having it with a married man, and especially a broke married man.
Cause it's, listen, cause it's expensive.
the destiny that she's setting for her child.
I have won.
Have the wherewithal to understand that.
I have won. I have been retired because of my health for over 6 years. I came across YouTube over manic depression. I didn't have shit to do and I would lose my mind, and I was like, I gotta find something to do. But anyway, I have a 14-year-old daughter. I have a 14-year-old daughter. It's beautiful. Y'all is killing me financially. But I pay every request I do. She got a report card today. Ain't no telling what they're gonna call. I told her mama when I got off the phone, I said, lady, ain't no telling what our daughter gonna try. Cause every time it's either a true religion outfit or whatever, cause I reward her for her excellence. And see, I had introduced her to Claressa Shields, y'all. I had introduced my 13-year-old daughter to a black woman that I thought was a mentor and had black excellence involved in her life. Me and my daughter sat in front of their flat screen in Huntsville, Alabama, and watched all Claressa. I said, this is an excellent young black woman. By the time I made it back to Mississippi, her ass was booed every man. I would say, you motherfucker.
I'm sorry. But I absolutely understand.
Don't laugh at your OG. Don't do that.
No, you said that, but then she booed up with a married man. Like what? I mean,
and listen. Then she came out with him and said she don't give a damn who like it or not. I was like, what? What kind of new fuckery is that?
But what gets me with her is how she always say, God got me, God this, God that. Okay, yes, God got you.
Listen, y'all.
Sure do. You say you believe, you a believer, right? We all believers.
Listen,
right,
y'all. When folks is out there living a life like that and carrying on like that, listen, y'all got to remember, the devil was a high angel.
Absolutely.
The devil know the Bible and scripture, so just because he can say God this and God that, y'all gotta remember that these folks ain't none but the damn devil. It's no way on God's green earth that you gonna go get you no old ass black man, 47 years old, still trying to get a hit. He ain't got a #1 nickel plated damn record.
But here's the difference though, OG. When she say she's a believer and God got her and God this and God that.
God ain't got to do with
saying, but no, he don't. But it's a difference in between believing in God and it's a difference between fearing God. And she does not fear God because if she feared God, she would have conviction in what she's doing. That's the difference.
And I shared, and you know what? You are so right, bitch. Listen, sister, vows in marriage is serious. Listen, I tell people, I didn't have no problems financially when I separated from my wife. I went and bought a whole apartment complex. This the God heaven truth. I was living the damn La Vida Loca. I was living bachelor world. I ain't had no problem. My wife didn't have no problem. We had been separated. But you know what? She got sick and had to have surgery. And she put Jesus on me. She told me it was my job and responsibility to take care of her after her surgery. And I need to bring my ass home and do my job. What could I do?
Well, there it is.
And I've been home ever since. I'm scared of Jesus.
See, it's a difference. It's a difference in just believing, and it's a difference in fearing God. If you fear God, you know what the consequences are. You know it's backlash to that. We have consequences and repercussions as believers.
Sister, I know for a fact, see, God had blessed me with prosperity. See, my generation, and we believe in word. We didn't talk rich. We talk wealth and prosperity. We didn't talk about money and rich like these new ninjas. Listen, this is bad, y'all.
It's real bad, and I just pray that Claressa, because I used to like her. I don't anymore. I don't care.
I love her. I love her. Tamara, let me tell you something. But see, and that bothers me though. That bothers me that we have not been able to pray and accept forgiveness for what it is, knowing that God prefers sacrifice over mercy. Meaning you got to put your feelings aside and do thus says the Lord. I hate to burst y'all Christian bubble too, but if y'all are believers tonight, y'all go, I ain't saying y'all have to support her, but you know y'all gonna have to forgive her.
Don't think I don't pray for the child because she needs
I
help.
know you do. I know you do. And I know, listen, I feel your energy. I feel your sincerity. And I appreciate your honesty. And that's why we have these conversations because a lot of black women ain't got a real OG in their corner. I'm sorry, they didn't have a good father. He probably was somewhere doing his thing. Uncle even older. But listen, I'm just here trying to fill the void to tell y'all, those type of ninjas like Pap ain't gonna never have nothing. Listen, he been in the rap game for 20 years. 20 years. He at 47. Now, that was your brother. If your brother was at 47, talking about he been a rapper for 20 years, and they had a nickel plated hit record, what would you tell your brother?
Bruh, sit her on down and you gotta find something else to do because this ain't it.
That, okay, would somebody else in the comment be honest with us? What would you tell your brother?
Baby, you gotta find something else to do because really this ain't it. It's not working. It ain't working this long.
20 years.
Come on now.
And listen, he ain't got a masculine bone in his damn body. Everywhere he go, he either blame hip hop or a woman. It's hip hop. Ain't shit wrong with hip hop. Hip hop got major superstars. You ain't even part of hip hop. What's to say?
And he barely was to begin with. And when he was, it was only because of Remy. So I ain't with all that other stuff that he talking about. But I'm gonna give somebody else a chance. But before I get off this line, I just want to say I saw a video of Claressa with Tony Rich, and she said she was talking about another, I think, and it was some guy had came into her DMs, and she was like, I don't know why he came into my DMs. That's respectful. You see this big old ring on my finger? It's bigger than your head. What makes you think that that's okay to be coming into my DMs knowing that I'm engaged?
Hold on, but she DM'd the married man.
Somebody DM'd Claressa.
I know it, but how can she say that?
You would have married you DM'd
a married man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That girl, that's mental. How could she even? How could they? So who released that?
I can't remember. I'm gonna go find that video and then I'm gonna shoot it to you. I'm gonna send it to you because that I was like, are you kidding me? Like you did work because he actually is married. So this man DMing you because he think you cute or whatever, but you talking about you engaged and it's disrespectful to be doing that. But yeah, you go into a married man's inbox and.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all now.
And play like he was wanted to be friends with his wife and all the other nonsense.
Sure did.
But
sure did.
I gotta go. I gotta go before I get in trouble.
Thank you so much for calling, love. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. I love you, OG.
Thank you, love.
All right, take care.
Okay. We are back. Thank you all for being here tonight. Please remember to hit that like button. And if you want to support OG Broadcast, his cash app is BestKicks55. Phone lines are open. We got North Carolina calling. Hey, love, who we got and what you got for me tonight?
Hey, OG, this is Evelyn.
Hey, how are you tonight, Evelyn?
I am great. How about yourself?
Ain't no sense in complaining. We top soil tonight.
I hear that.
What you got for me?
Okay, I wanted to talk. You was talking about a measure of a man.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk about Remy's story and what Tasque posted. This man stole her jewelry. Okay, and pawned it.
Yep.
So that tell you what type of man he is.
Well, they show you the weakness.
Right. The weakness of what type of, when he thought it was all over and done, what he resorted to is stealing from her.
Because see, I'm gonna tell you, and I try and be y'all real OG. Because see, I'm a man. And I had a young family. I was a young husband. I had young children, all of them were step-steppers. And it was a time we weren't wealthy. We weren't prosperous. I had to pay my dues.
Right, but you don't take from a man ever.
But listen, I used to love beer.
Yeah.
I used to love to drink. One day, Saturday morning, I never forget, my kids were up before me. And we were out of cereal, but I had a can of beer. Do you know that was 35 years ago and I ain't had a drink since? A good man gonna put whatever he need behind him for his family, no matter what he addicted to. Don't play
Right.
with me. I'm talking about a masculine man. I'm talking about that man asking you, girl, why in the hell are you riding around here with your tire pressure light on? That man gonna tell you what the hell is wrong. Your car not supposed to sound like that.
Right, correct.
See, I'm trying to educate y'all. See, somebody told y'all wrong. They told y'all that y'all choose a man according to how he look and how big his dick is. But that's okay if that's what you want. But I'm here to re-educate y'all and tell y'all the qualities of a masculine man. Because
Right.
that masculine man can take $40,000 and have you living like a damn queen, like he making 80, because he that dude.
Right, but it's a man that's willing to show up. Papoose wasn't. I mean, he showed up in the beginning because he knew he was going to get something
I
out
don't
of
think
it.
he, from a man's perspective, he never showed up because he had all that time. He had all that time Remy was locked up to make his
Right,
mark.
right, and he didn't. He pretended to show up to make himself look good, and like she said, he always threw that up in her face. You get what I'm saying? And
Well,
that's
he
why,
said it on the talk show.
right.
About that's the first thing he brought on. Say, I can't believe that this grown ass man on here blaming his wife for him being on a major podcast like the Breakfast Club with his side chick blaming Remy.
Right. But they
And
never challenged them because at the time, back then, it was a woman saying that she was pregnant by him. It was
I
like,
gotta put my sombrero on.
huh?
You got me hot. I gotta put my damn sombrero on. You got me hot. You got me hot as a damn Mexican now.
No, it was a woman saying that she was pregnant by him, and it was several women saying that they was having sex with him when Remy was in jail. And Remy said that. She
Okay.
said that it was an issue.
But where was his rap? If he's such this major character in the street when it comes to rap, Remy was locked up all that time.
Right.
Why he didn't do nothing?
Because he didn't want to. I don't think that. I think that the man that he believes that he is in his head is not the man that he is in reality. If that makes any sense.
He listen. I
He
tell him
thinks more of himself than what he actually is.
he gonna crash out.
And Fat Joe let him know that when they got into the
Listen, the only hit Remy Ma had to be on came from Fat Joe in the Terror Squad. A whole nother set of producers, writers, and rappers. Not from Papoose and his people. But y'all, they ready to talk about that.
Right, he was always the sidekick.
Now, I'm gonna say that again. The only recognizable song that Remy ever been on that hit and made a mark was with Fat Joe and his record label Terror Squad. Not no affiliation with Papoose. That was all Fat Joe. So how did he really help Remy?
He didn't. He hasn't. Like I said, if anything, he stole
What is Oh Yeah
more
laughing
than he
about?
gave. Huh?
I'm looking at the comments. I see Oh Yeah laughing. I'm trying to see what she's laughing about. I hope she ain't making fun of my sombrero.
But he took more than he gave. I mean, when you look at it, he was the I can't even think statman. He was the statman.
And so, did he get them kids while Remy was in jail or after she got out? Because from my understanding,
I think her mother had children.
no, I'm saying when did Pap get, because Pap, they say Pap got what, one with Remy.
Right, he got the baby, the golden child with Remy.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, she got the son that's in jail now.
Yeah, but I'm talking about his biological kid. How many biological kids he got?
Several. Some claimed and some not.
So when did they come along?
Well, some was before Remy. I think they both had children young.
Okay.
And then, the girl said she had the baby when, well, she was pregnant by him at least. I don't know if she had a baby or whatever when Remy was locked up.
Why they girl a fool like that?
Well, I think that they all thought he was aspiring back then. That was a while ago or whatever. That was decades ago. But I think that they thought he was aspiring and he was
But what
going
do
to
you
be
think
something
from a
in New York.
woman's? Can you give me your perspective as a woman on why Clarissa is blind? Is it she thought he had money, fame?
Well,
He laying
Clarissa,
that black pipe. What?
Clarissa is touched. Let's just be clear on that,
Okay.
right? And traumatized. Remember, the same thing happened with her coach, or supposedly.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So she already been through this with an older man. Okay, before Papoose. Papoose picked up the pieces where he left off.
And you know what bothers me so much is through all this trauma, she hadn't said once she went and got no spiritual counseling or no therapeutic counseling.
But
Listen, with
if
trauma,
everybody using her, who will guide her that way? Everyone around her, from her family to her non-existent team to her non-existent friends. Who would she have in her space? And she won't listen to anybody else.
and she ain't
When
got
everybody
nobody.
else,
She ain't got nobody in her camp. It's just her and Pap.
right? She don't have nobody, and she is a very troubled girl. You get what I'm saying? That's why she didn't. That's why she is not ashamed of the things that she's done because she wasn't raised right. And she traumatized. When she tell her story about how she was looking for her mother from crack house to crack house, and they was abandoned, and
But
her
do you
mother.
think it's love? Is it love? I see you, Arkansas. I'ma catch you.
Absolutely not. It's limerence. And she just need to connect herself to somebody. She has nobody. She has
And
no.
listen. She really don't because from between the sisters and the cousins, I'm like, man, she messed
Right, with
up.
family like that, who need enemies, right?
Man, Lord have mercy. Bless her heart. Listen, love, thank you so much for calling. Come on back in the chat and help me out.
All right.
All right, thank you for calling so much, love.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, the phone line is open, Arkansas. We waiting on you to call back. You the next call up. Phone lines are open. 662-392-0360. Do you think Clarissa know now that Papoose is not a good catch? Honestly, I think that he finna get his just due. I don't think he should have been out here publicly like he was out here. Okay, Arkansas is back with us. Let's see who we got. Hey, what's happening? Who we got tonight? Hello?
Hello.
Hey, what's up, love?
Hey, OG, how y'all doing tonight?
I am blessed. How about you, sister?
I'm doing good. I just called to put my little cents in on this Clarissa and Paps thing.
Give it to us.
Okay, for his Paps ain't gonna go nowhere too quick from Clarissa. Cause Paps is not one of those men that want to pay bills. He don't
Yeah.
want to do a whole lot.
You done met some of them. You done met some of them too, ain't it, girl?
Oh yeah, I can say I have not met them that ain't gonna pay no bills because I wouldn't deal with them that's not gonna provide. I done dealt with a lot of hoes men.
And listen, when you these younger women that's in the beginning of a relationship that a man is supposed to prove himself worthy as a man, a masculine man, before you go get all these damn babies. Talk to him, so stop sign.
Yes.
Remy even
And
went,
really,
listen, Remy even went so far in the personal description of all the stuff and the debt and the financial responsibility that come with that daughter.
right.
And really, Clarissa saying it too because she would make the statement that it's not all about material things and this, that, and another. That she been taking care of herself. She said this on Breakfast Club. In this video, in the last video they did in Breakfast Club, she said she can been taking care of herself. She can take care of herself. That's the reason why he gonna live as long as he does.
But I think that's what she used to.
He ain't paying. He's not a provider. I put it like that. He a supporter. Yeah. He show up as a supporter.
He's not masculine, sister. He's not a masculine man. No, and I'm here from that generation of masculine men trying my best to pass it on to the younger men and women. These young women need to know this is messed up what Claressa is doing to herself, her life, and we got to put the little 7-year-old. What 7-year-old little girl? Who feeling supposed to come first? Claressa's or the little girl? I would rather see the little girl happy with Pat back in New York than Claressa. I'm being honest. Fuck Claressa and her feelings.
Of course.
It's a kid involved.
Right. And don't you know, what gets me is because this last video, I'm surprised people ain't even mentioned it. A lot of people probably overlooked it. Missed it because of all the other stuff that was going on in the video, her smacking, eating, and all that. But she was calling to her friends, and she was turned to the side. They was talking about the relationship, or something. But anyway, she had the nerve to say, yeah, the Bible says that a husband and a wife is one. She literally said that in this last video she had on the book.
But that's it.
Yeah, so she said this out her own mouth. She said this. Claressa. So
hey, Toya, that's crazy.
And I'm like, if you know this, what are you doing then?
That's blasphemous. That's blasphemous.
I agree. I totally agree with you on that.
You can't do it. And see, that's my problem. And that's how I got stuck in this with Claressa Shields. Because, see, I was a boxing fan, sister. That's all. I introduced Claressa to my daughter, that was 13 at the time.
Yeah.
See, people want to take this lightly. See, I don't want my daughter to think you get married and it's okay for to go across town with somebody else's husband. I don't want my daughter thinking that, you know what, great women got the right to DM married men. No, married men is off limits, point blank, freaking, period.
I agree. I totally agree, and that's how it's supposed to be. And for her going to a counselor, her best friend, the one that came out, Jada the Boxer, that did her ex-best friend that did the video on the said that she did go to counseling. But she just stopped going because she didn't like what the counselor happened. When you go to counseling, they help look at yourself and take accountability. And she didn't like that. She stopped going because she didn't like what the therapist was saying. And also, if you're getting a feedback, you might be getting what I'm saying late.
Yeah.
It might seem like I'm over talking you, but
no, you fine, sweet. You call to tell me, and I want you to continue to tell me what's on your mind. This is about you too.
Oh, okay, but I didn't want you to, the feedback is horrible on this end. But anyway, yes, she been in therapy based on what her ex-best friend said. But she said she stopped going because Claressa got offended by what the therapist had to tell her about herself.
Well, why she won? Why man?
She don't want to hear nothing.
Ain't nobody. Well, see, ain't nobody never helped her, sister. Ain't nobody never helped her. It's just coming out that even when she won, listen, do you know Claressa's trying to pretend? Man, listen. In order for Claressa to have been getting SSI, she had to go to them government doctors and everything else. Man, that girl had to be certified to get an SSI check. That girl slow for real. Pap getting out on that girl for real, y'all.
That girl, let me tell you.
That girl, if it's true, if that girl was certified and was getting SSI when she was 16 and 17, that means they didn't just give it to her. They send you to their doctors. And they don't give it to you unless something is wrong with you. So if she was getting SSI, it's been proven something's wrong with Claressa Shields. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, I agree. But Claressa problem was getting it for her speech. She did say that she had a problem with speech, with stuttering and all that.
No, she didn't. Girl, she said that she didn't start talking till she was 10 years old.
Right, because she said she used to study a lot. So
So they thought she was a mute.
yeah, and she was ashamed to talk because the way she talked. And you can get a check for that. I had a son that used to study when he was coming up. And you are able to get Social Security if your child have a speech impediment. And he took speech classes in school. So you can, that's probably where her check, her SSI probably came from.
From school.
At that time.
The school, yeah, you got to remember now, back then, you didn't have to do all that. The school would put you in them
Right.
in what they call resource or special education classes, and the kid automatically got a check if they was a resource.
Right, yes, you're right about that.
Because they say the
Even
teachers,
slow learning.
yeah, the teachers, the school determine you being slow, and then they inform the government. I'm from that
Right.
generation. I know a lot of them
Yeah.
was in ours. We call it special education
Right.
resource.
You're right. You're sure right. But Claressa not stupid. Claressa just won't do what Claressa want to do. Claressa is not slow by mentally. Why slow? She's not slow. She got a comeback for everything. She's sharp with her comebacks and all that. She's not slow.
So what's wrong with? So if she ain't slow, if she ain't slow, what the hell is wrong with her then, sister?
She's a narcissist. That's what's wrong with her. She is a narcissist. That's a problem. Claressa is a narcissist. She's not stupid. She's not dumb. She is aware of how papoose is playing her. But she wants him so bad because he's a celebrity. She felt deserving of having a celebrity, even though she said she never wanted one. That's what she wanted. That's why she left her whole engagement to get with a spouse with a celebrity.
But he ain't. But he not.
But in her eyes, he was. Especially being with a nice looking woman like Remy, she thought she was doing something to get past. In her mind, he's a celebrity.
But you
I
speak.
know how we feel because we know what he's about. But in her mind, that's what she's looking at. She left a whole engagement to get with a whole married man.
You know what? That's a good valid girl. That's a good valid point.
Nobody else's feelings. Carissa's one of those, you have to be a yes person to deal with her. I'm sure her friends don't.
Her family said that. Her sister said that. Her sister said that. Say that that she hold them, just say financially hostage, use money and paying bills to control them.
I believe that. As long as Claressa just a narcissist and selfish, and she don't want to take accountability for her wrong. She's not stupid for it, mentally retarded, or slow. She's way from that. I listen to her talk too much. She know how to talk good. She's a very good talker. She's just stupid. I'm just gonna be real. She's just stupid. She's a foolish woman. They think she know everything, but she's not retarded or slow or she's not that at all. She's just a narcissist. She's selfish, and it's all about her. That's what her problem is. It's about her. In order to be a friend or associated with her, you have to be a yes person around her.
So in other words,
you don't want you to disagree with her.
So in other words, you gotta kiss her ass.
Exactly. You got spot on. That's what it's about. And her friends them know that. Her friends them know that. They don't. I'm telling you, a person like Claressa, people deal with her because of the benefits that they're gaining from her, but they deep down inside they're not liking her. I bet you her friends them agree with everything being said about her, but they're not gonna open their mouth because they're afraid of losing their benefits, or she trying to fight.
Let me ask you this. I gotta ask you this before I let you go. If Claressa turned left and try to get her life back around, is she got your support?
I support anybody that's trying to do the right thing. I support anybody that's trying to do the right thing.
Because a lot of women in there are like, no, and I'm like, come on now, we praying people. She gonna deserve that grace. If she says she asked for forgiveness, if God gives her grace and forgiveness, we have to too.
Of course. That's
all I'm gonna say about that. That's all I'm saying about that.
And you're right about that. Of course, I would support her, most definitely. But I'm not gonna support nobody that's doing it the way she's doing it. And I just can't. I'm just not gonna do it. And I'm not. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Listen,
and then
sister.
think they doing something too, cause she thinks she's doing something, and she don't see that she's wrong because it's her. She's reaping the benefits of.
Can I tell y'all something?
Yes.
Can I tell y'all something? The most important, the reason why I be on this, y'all, I truly believe in family. I truly believe in husband and wife. Y'all, I come from that generation, from a young married man with a young wife having kids. Everything I had, my wife had my back.
Right.
See, y'all gotta realize, Pap, if he wasn't leading his family back then, he ain't got shit for Claressa. I led my family to where they are today because I'm a man. I believe in it. I don't believe in my wife having to do shit around the house on fixing nothing, talking to no carpenters. Listen, we put I spent $20,000 on renovations last year. My wife just the only thing she chose was the color for her kitchen. She didn't worry about pricing, ordering nothing. Listen, the car had all kind. And listen, I've been doing this shit for 43 years, sister. I believe in marriage.
Right.
And I did. I can be honest with y'all saying I do all this stuff, and I don't get no coochie, y'all. I'm so tired of this Jenny Craig coochie. That's the only thing about a long-standing marriage is the older women don't care nothing about popping no coochie. They'll just go to sleep on you every night. But anyway, we ain't talking about this tonight. But y'all gotta choose. Listen, if you single tonight out here, or you finna get rid of your zero and look for your hero, I need y'all to open y'all eyes and understand there's success in choosing a masculine, behaving, acting black man. Stop looking at all these clothes, these damn cars, and these damn cheap ass chains.
Yeah. And see, I've been living myself since 1997. And so I totally understand where you're coming from. And you know, when you talk about a Mexican man and all that, I get that.
I'm not gonna let them act like black love don't matter.
And I believe in marriage. And I wish Paps would go home. But see, Remy don't want him. Remy don't want Paps. That's the thing. Remy don't want him.
It's over. You know what? I would say it's over.
You know what?
But you know what, sister.
She watching herself.
Sister.
In Claressa.
Sister, them folks still love one another. If them folks wanted a divorce, Pap is in New Jersey or New York around them just as much as he's around Claressa. Them people ain't got their ass on no divorce.
But I'm not saying that she don't love him, but she don't want him. It's a difference. You can love somebody and still not want him. She don't want him. You know why? Because she see the same thing that he was doing to her. He doing it to Claressa.
But the only difference is Remy sitting back because she finally feel like she reaping the benefits of having Pap in her life. Why? Because Pap is finally drawing a paycheck for right now. And I know, and she already said, whatever she called, Pap is on it.
But listen, y'all, let me say this about what she said. See, y'all, people just listening to that part. I'm a woman. Let me speak from the woman perspective of what really
Give it to us.
I'm going to give it to y'all. If you go back and pay attention to what Remy said, this is what Remy was saying. Remy really was letting us know Pap still ain't doing nothing.
Okay.
He still ain't taking care of that child. Listen to what she said.
Okay.
This is what Remy said. She said she just don't bash him. That's all that is. She's trying to respect him because that is her child's father. Not because he's her husband, but because he's her child's father.
Well, you know, hold that thought. And then also, hold on.
Okay.
We cannot discount Remy's image. Every time you see Remy on social media, she's promoting. Remy out here getting paid. Plus, that channel, that streaming service she got, that is the professional setup. I got the app on my phone. I suggest that I ask all y'all to go to your app store and get the app. It's
I
free.
already have.
You see what I'm saying? So Remy can't be out here. Remy can't be out here acting ratchet. Remy trying to deal with a different type of money. See, it's different types of money. See, black folks like to get rich. They don't understand prosperity and wealth. You can be rich today and broke tomorrow, sister.
Right, of course. I agree with you so right about that.
Remy trying to get wealthy. Remy doing something no black person hardly done besides Zeus.
Oh my God.
This woman done opened up a network.
Right. Come on now.
She ain't finna dirty her image and her name up for them nothing ninjas.
Okay. But listen, can I go back to what Remy was saying in that
Come on.
TMZ interview?
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
this is what Remy was saying. Remy was saying, of course, co-parenting is easy. Listen to how she was saying it. I picked up on it. She said, of course, when you ain't got a problematic person like yourself, if you ain't got nobody, you ain't got nothing to worry about but to show up. That's what she's saying. She wasn't saying like he called and every time I called, he coming and all. It wasn't in their nature.
Okay.
It was saying, of course, he got it made. How easy can it be when you ain't got to do nothing but when I call, you show up? And she said, I've always thrown my child's birthday party. She said, her, not we. She said, I have always thrown my child's birthday party every year. I throw a big one. I call and he comes. She said, so yes, co-parenting gonna be easy. Basically, when you ain't got nothing to do but to come and show up. That's what she's saying. I handle everything. It be in place. I just want you to be there for your child to see that you
And that's it.
all of her life.
That's
basically
it.
what she was saying.
She's trying to secure. So you saying she just want to secure, doing the best she can to keep her child's father in her life.
Right, but she's the one taking care of the child, basically.
Well, yeah, she been saying that.
All she was saying was that, of course, it's easy to co-parent with somebody like me when all I have to do is I've done everything and all I have to do is call you and you come. That's what she was saying. He show up. That's what she was meaning. Not like, when I call him, yeah, he come every time I call. It wasn't in their nature. That's
Well, listen. What is this out here? What is out here to say?
Doing nothing. You can't believe it. I ain't saying he ain't giving us something, but it ain't on the level that people thinking. He ain't bought no coal or none of that. I'm telling you, Paps ain't did that. Paps ain't doing none of that.
No, ain't doing none of that.
I'm telling you now, Paps ain't doing that. I bet you if we talk to Remy right now, and if she don't want you, I know she don't want no mess and all this stuff. I can't.
Pat broke like me, y'all. I know there's some Pap fans in here, but I gotta tell them the truth tonight. Pap got the same type of money I got, and that ain't good. Cause at least I'm selling my homestead.
Paps, you might have more money than Paps. I'm to be honest.
Well, I hope I got more trees.
Paps got now has most definitely came from Claressa Shields, from being in the relationship.
But see, if I get too broke, I'm gonna go back there and I'm gonna cut some trees down and sell them.
And Claressa knew what she was getting when she got with Paps. She knew Paps didn't have nothing, but
I don't get broke.
Good about itself. Claressa knew what it is, and she know what it is.
Yeah, well, and then on top of that, sister,
Paps for what not to ask Paps for.
Pap ain't got nothing.
Paps gonna do and what he's not.
I'm a man myself. I can tell y'all the truth. Listen, that is not at 47 years old. You should not have to do shit for no black man. Listen, ladies.
I agree.
Listen, ladies. It's game. It's ganking. He's lazy. He's sorry. There's no excuse for a man 30 plus years old not to be solid. Stop the dumb shit. Go find you a masculine man. He might have a little old lawn care company and don't make but 50 grand a year. But that's okay. He gonna let you do what you want. You gonna tell me y'all can't use extra $3,000 of money in y'all house?
Right, I agree with you.
But you got that pretty boy on Facebook taking pictures with him and you can't get 300 a month out of him.
I bet you Tony, I bet you her, the one she's engaged to was doing more for her than Paps. I bet you he was doing more for her than Paps.
You know why women wanted us? You know why women wanted us?
Financially wise,
Girl, do you know
he
why?
might not been that. He might not been that supportive like he wanted him to be. All upon following. He might not been one of those types.
Man, Pap ain't real. Pap wanted us. Listen.
Financially, I bet you she done gained more financially off of him than Pap had, than she had with Pap.
Let me tell you something. I done grew up with ninjas like Pap. Pap talk a good game. Pap been talking game. Pap been talking good game for 20 years, y'all, and ain't made his mark yet. He's claiming to be one of the greatest rappers out of New York. He don't even have an number one aluminum hit record, y'all. Not even a nickel-plated album. But he's running around here proclaiming to be hip hop royalty. On top of that, he wants to claim he needs to save hip hop because he's not part of hip hop. Now, here it is. He 300K. He got the worst type of financial debt on him. He actually has over 300K in tax liens, meaning the courts have decided you owe them, and any opportunity they get, they gonna take their damn money, whether they take it $100 at a time or 100,000. Claressa got to be the newest damn fool I ever seen for in my life. I'm sorry.
But she knows she put money in Pam's pocket. She knows. Claressa, believe you me, if she's seeing the red flags, Claressa is not stupid. She just wants him so bad. See how he got her. He got her. I know the why. As long as he don't go cheat on her for it, she knows that's
what she get.
Concerned when it comes to all that money. She don't care nothing about none of that. She just wants the man.
What she get?
Nothing about none of that.
But what she get?
She just wants the man, the celebrity status to make her feel
listen,
somebody.
If Pap ain't got no positive because of his association with her. Listen, Pap don't have no positive overflowing. Listen, Pap vibe is way off since he been with Claressa. Ain't nothing positive. Listen, Claressa got him and his new project covered. They ain't talking about Pap music. They talking about him and Claressa. These people are a PR nightmare. They're a PR nightmare to themselves.
Right, but in her mind, she got herself something. He done been on Love and Hip Hop. He been with the Remy Ma, a beautiful woman, and so her having Pap in her eyes have validated her as one of the.
But do you understand?
One of the pretty girls.
But listen.
That's why she so out of her head.
But let's get back to this foolishness. Let's get back to this foolishness. I'm feeling musty, y'all. I'm feeling musty. Let's get back.
You say you feeling musty?
I'm feeling musty.
You was a handful.
Listen, girl. Listen, my love. They gonna hoodwink that girl and they helping settle that tax debt. Remy and Pap, you watch. After this fight, Pap and his false pride, he gonna figure out a way to finagle that money out of Claressa. He's gonna settle those liens soon. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. And listen.
He done already figured out. He is her manager now.
Right. Listen. That's why Remy, listen, so why would Remy want to interfere with that? Remy name on that, listen, Remy name on that paperwork too.
But listen, people, I'm telling you, Remy is not in on nothing with papoose. She just know what she's been.
I'm talking about that tax lien. She on some of that paperwork.
Oh, I'm sure she is.
But listen, I know it, but listen. I'm talking about this foolishness. This girl finna pay this stuff off for his wife. You can't make this stuff up. I bet you he gonna settle them. Listen, him and Remy gonna be free and clear by this time next month after that fight. Watch what I tell you. You cannot make this up.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Claressa might end up paying off Paps, but she's not gonna pay off no Remy.
Listen, it's theirs.
Y'all selling Claressa a little short. Claressa not just stupid like that.
Listen, in order for her to help, but listen, when it comes to that tax lien, what I'm getting at you with you, in order to help, if she help Pap in any kind of way to settle those tax liens, she is inadvertently helping Remy because it's theirs. You get what I'm saying? So anything that she generates toward Pap, see, Pap is gonna settle these tax deals. I have no doubt in my mind because
She got to leave soon. She can come get you about 15 minutes.
you know, and that's crazy, sister.
You right.
That's crazy. She done put herself. That's what I'm saying. Do you see the foolish she done put herself in?
But she knew it. She know what's up. This what I'm saying. Claressa took Pap. She know Remy was calling this man broke. She made sure that she was gonna look out for him. He knew what she was getting her. I'm telling you, Claressa knew what she was getting herself into.
She ain't had, well, listen.
She knew what was
Listen,
up.
sister.
She not stupid. She knew what was up.
Listen, sister. She know that. Listen.
Claressa know what's up. She might not know about the tax lien.
And she knew it.
She knew she was in that man's pocket.
Man, listen. Claressa been buying pipe. That's all it is. She doing what she do. I'm so damn disappointed. Y'all, I wasn't even gonna smoke tonight. I'm lying. I was already been smoking.
You was a handful.
But listen, y'all, if ain't nobody told y'all they love y'all today, I love y'all, and I want to thank y'all for being here with me tonight. I love talking to y'all. I do. Doing these live streams is a struggle, I must admit. Ain't no money in it. I do this just because I love y'all. I gotta admit that. That's why I respectfully ask y'all to hit that like button. Listen, ain't even $5 for 5 hours. Ain't no money in live streaming. I do this because I love talking to y'all, connecting with y'all.
Yeah, then we like talking to you too. You was saying full. I enjoy your commentary.
You know, it's good people in this world, and I enjoy the company of beautiful women. I love my black women. I be talking to y'all for a reason. It's because I adore y'all.
Okay, all right.
You know what I mean? I adore the black woman. I do.
Thank you.
Listen, when I met my, listen, and I mean no disrespect, when I met my wife, she had curves. She had curves like a LA freeway. You hear me? Ooh.
I hear you.
Ass everywhere. Girl, listen. We start having babies. Girl, my wife, listen. We start having babies. And my wife's around y'all, and I still cook her 2 meals a day. But she round like a snowman, but I love her just the same, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Do y'all understand what I'm telling y'all tonight? Love yourself so a man can love y'all. I actually watch my wife go from curves to round. But my love for her and my admiration for her, for all she did for us, she has been my lawyer, my doctor, my son's nurse, our caretaker, our protector, our housekeeper. So I reward her with 100% masculinity. You see what I'm saying? I reward my wife with 100% masculinity because that's her protection that she deserves from a man. I'm telling y'all choosing the wrong type of men with the wrong type of energy. Y'all look for that masculine man. He's not sassy because he's telling you, no, we can do better than that. Just hear him out. He might be a man that's got a plan for y'all. Stop shutting them down. This ninja, listen, I opened up a very, very successful business. I was managing a Firestone, and I didn't like the disrespect that they showed our people. I was so successful in this Firestone that the black people in my community actually thought I owned it. But my 2 bosses that owned it were blatant racists, and I got so sick Sick of their racist jokes and how they talk to us. I went home one day with my wife and I sat on the porch and on our cottage. And she asked me what's wrong, babe. I told her I can't do this job no more. She said, but you gotta have a job. I said, I know that. She said, well, what do you want to do? I said, I want to open up my own tire company. She said, do it then. I got you back, do it. You smart enough. If you could do it, this is what she told me. She said, if you could do it successfully for them white folks, you can do it for you. See, I value y'all, sister. There's a certain perfection to a black woman that black men have been missing, and I've been trying to remind that. You don't even know your perfection, sister, but I guarantee you got one. You hear me, Arkansas? We cannot continue to act like marriage and real black love does not matter anymore. We cannot do this. Do y'all understand me? We can't do this anymore. Over 70% of our households in our community are single black women that don't even have time to date a good man if they ran into one. Because the kids and the job is 24/7. When the hell y'all gonna wake up and realize being a single black mom is not a positive? We gotta stop bragging about it. And when somebody is married, we need to start respecting it. I guess my phone call going dead. She called me back. Hello? She might have took another call. She called me back. Get mustard in, Tessie. I'm ready right with you. I'm ready right with you. I'm mustard right with you. Hey, love.
Hey, I don't know what happened.
Oh, it froze or something. I was just talking.
Clearly, but you couldn't hear me. I guess you couldn't hear me, but I was on the phone.
I couldn't hear a thing, but that's all right, you back. But yeah, like I was telling you that you missed. Listen, because I need you to know this. Cause you got something in the background. Cut that down because I need you to hear me.
My TV is down. It's all the way down.
What is that?
That's just my phone.
Oh, okay, but listen to me, sister, before I let you go. I need you black women to understand that God gave each and every one of y'all a certain perfection for a black man. And I need y'all to work on that, to compliment y'allself. So y'all can free y'allself of that yesterday nigga. See, a lot of y'all ain't met that good man because y'all still smell like that yesterday nigga. I need y'all to stop smelling like him.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
I'm just being honest, not disrespectful. Y'all smell like yesterday ninja.
I get your point. I see where you're going. See, I myself, I've been married since 1997 to the same man.
That's a blessing.
Had a lot. We done been through so much.
But that's normal.
30 years.
But that's normal.
We done been through going on 30 years. We done been through a lot.
Do you know?
And I've been a housewife. I'm gonna be honest.
My wife was a housewife for 20 years until our youngest son turned 19 years old. And she always had a new car, and I was still just as masculine. And I respected the work that she did. I respected the protection and love that she gave me and my son.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you about mine. I'm going to tell you the truth. Mine's been a good provider. That I would not take away from him, but he was hard. The first few years while married and stuff, I went through a lot with him. I ain't going to lie, he was hard.
I believe you.
But he was a great provider. I'll never take that. So that's the only thing that saved us, really, to be honest with you.
Well, you got to be honest.
And through the grace of God, it's the only reason why I hung on in there. It's because of the provider that he was. Because other than that, I would have left him a long time ago. horse, his horse ways. He had horse ways.
Yeah.
I never had to argue with him about money. Anything that I wanted, he gave it to me. I mean, anything within his will to buy, he was able to get it. I got it.
That's what's up.
But he was a whore. He was a whore.
Well,
I ain't gonna lie. And after maybe 10 years of going through that, I said, when I started doing my thing, I said, don't you say nothing. I said, because I'm not going to lie to you like you lie to me. If you ask me, am I doing something, I'm going to tell you. And I did start doing my thing. I even had left him.
girl, all you were when you start popping that thing. Don't stutter now. Don't stutter.
You said how old was
How old were you when you decided? I said what I said. When you decided to walk away and made the decision to start popping that thing, how old you were?
Okay. I was in my 20s.
No, I need an age.
Listen, he was 23 and I was 26. I'm 3 years older than my husband. He was 23 when we got married. I was 26. I'm going to say when I got by like 32, by 32, 33, I started cheating. I even left my husband and went back to an old ex of mine. And he moved me out the house from my husband. He put me in another house. And my husband came over there beating on windows. He set my car on fire and everything.
Ooh, girl, you got that fire.
We done been through some stuff. I'm going to tell you.
Girl,
but
you.
today we still stand.
Ooh, the girl was spreading that fire. Hold on.
Yeah.
Girl, you heard that man setting cars on fire?
He set my car on fire.
Ooh, girl.
Come out the house.
I'm about to get off the phone with you.
Well, I'm just kidding.
He was all around the house knocking on windows.
He was knocking on windows and everything.
Ooh, you a bad girl. Girl, hush on me. Girl, hush.
But see, I was faithful to my husband.
I know, listen, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about you. You left that man, and that man didn't want to let that fire go. That man went over there and started beating all on your windows till you came home.
I did. I eventually went on back to him. I went on back, but it took me a while. It was a while. After all that, I still didn't go right back to him, but we did, because I did love him. I was just trying to break him up. I wanted him to feel what
Did it work?
Because I had dealt with it for so long.
Did it work?
He sat down, he sat down for a while, and then he started back up. I'm going to be honest with you.
Did you start back up?
Again.
Did you start back up?
Did I start back up once he did?
Yeah.
I did.
Ooh, I do it. Ooh, I hear it. No, I heard it in your voice. This girl here got this fire, y'all. She ain't sitting on that fire. You ain't gonna be doing that fire, wrong. Ooh.
See, I do regret. I'm not gonna lie about it. I do regret stepping out of my marriage at all, regardless of what he did. I do regret it because there's something I really cherish, vows and marriage, and it really.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah.
But do you know what? But did it make you a better wife? Didn't it make you a better wife, though? Let's be honest.
I'm a good wife.
But I'm saying, I'm talking about when it comes to your vows and being faithful. Did it make you better? Did your mistakes make you better or make you worse?
Of course it made me better because I just eventually stopped.
Okay.
Because I wanted to honor my vows because I felt guilty. I'm being honest. I used to wake up next to the guy that I was cheating, that I had went on and stepped on out with. I used to wake up, it's like God was dealing with me.
Yeah.
And I would look over there at the man, and I didn't want to leave the man because he was good to me too.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to leave him. And I just told God, I said, but I really like this man. I'm having this conversation with God. And I lay on back down and go to sleep. Then I wake up other nights. I wake up through the night. It was like God saying to pray.
Yeah.
He told me to get up and pray. Then I got up out the bed because it was like I knew I was wrong. It wasn't really in my heart to want to step out of my marriage. But once I did step out, I was getting what I wasn't getting that emotional part,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
time and all this stuff. He was giving all that. Then he was paying the bills as well too. So I was getting the emotional part that I wasn't getting from my husband. Like that, like I wanted this stuff. So I didn't want to leave that either. But I knew that I had to
And you
leave.
know what? You
So I
pointed
was
something out
trying
there.
hard.
Hey, listen, and I'm sorry for interrupting you. But before you
Okay.
go, I want to let you know why you're on that phone. I'm glad you found yourself because what you were saying is similar to my experience, and it made me better, and I learned how to make better decisions. Now I make decisions
Right.
based on us, not just OG. If that makes sense to
Right.
you, no matter
It
where I'm at,
does.
I always incorporate my wife's name in all my conversations because I'm a social person. And I pick
Right.
and thrift, for a side hustle. So I'm always out in stores and stuff a lot of times. The post office, grocery store, different stuff. And I talk to ladies. I love y'all company. I love y'all beauty. I love talking to y'all. But I always in conversation incorporate my wife's name, and let them know what I'm cooking up for dinner or I'm finna go before she
Right.
wake up. I never have a personal conversation with a woman without letting them know what my status is because I have to do that for
Right.
me.
Right.
See, I had to learn how to be fair. And then through all that shit, out of 43 years, that
Right.
woman not once made me ever doubt her.
Right.
And
And you know
that
what?
listen, and that was fucked up for me.
Let me ask you this: have your wife ever cheated on you
That's what I
with the
know.
man?
No, out of 43 years, she'll tell you from day one, nobody but me.
And that's good. And see, that's the place I wanted to be. Even though my husband may go to the States and open them doors, I never wanted to be that one that cheated at all, regardless of what he did. But he was so habitual with it.
Yeah, but
And I just got so tired of
but
it.
you know what? You know what? We have got to learn a better
And I
way.
was a good wife. My husband have to do nothing. I'm forced. I mean,
And
I catered to my husband.
no, I
I had his
understand.
bath.
I
I had his
understand.
bath while it rained. His breakfast, his lunch, his dinner. I ran the errands. I did good. I was a wife to him, and he
Yeah.
have apologized. Since we have gotten older, especially for putting me through those things,
Yeah.
because he knew that I loved him.
And that you
And
deserve better.
I just hate that, and I just hate that I just broke weak and acted on emotions instead of logic, like you were saying, instead of standing.
Listen, it's a learning process. And it does
Yes,
hurt, but you
yes,
know what? You know one thing. Some would be wrong with you if you did something against your vows and you didn't feel bad about it. So we gotta let this go. Tonight you gotta listen. Tonight you gotta let that go.
and I have let it go, but when I talk about it, I do get emotional about it.
And I hear it. I hear it.
Yeah.
I hear it. And that's what I mean. I do. I hear it. And I'm telling you, I've been there. When you have to actually look at somebody, whether they up or down, that's actually worth something in your life, and you know you done did fucked up. It happens. But listen, you are so much better, and you're not that person anymore. And I'm sorry. We got to stop talking about this. That right there is what you got to let go. Tonight really does need to be the last time you bring this up. I don't care if you get on your knees and talk to God about it and say, God, take it away from me. Because it's no reason that you should have to keep reoccurring that pain over your behavior. Listen, God forgave you. Your husband forgave you. Every time you talk, I hear it in your voice.
Yeah.
Now tonight we gotta pray to let that go.
Right.
Listen, I told y'all earlier we gotta stop smelling like yesterday. Today.
I agree. I see your point in that now. Yes, I get it.
I don't like to hear you talk and we've been laughing and talking 20 minutes and then I hear your spirit change.
Yeah.
You are still carrying this somewhat. I know that y'all as a couple done moved on, but you haven't. And I'm telling you tonight, it's okay for you to move on from this and not talk about it. with anybody again because God forgive, husband forgive, and you forgave yourself. We all come short of the glory of God. Those without sin cast the first stone. See, women, and that's part of the problem because I'm sorry, ladies, women cheat too, but they don't go as far as we do, and so they're holding in. They cheating really do hurt. Women value their private parts more than men do. Men ain't got no problem slanging dick. A good woman is not prone on putting her pussy out there like that. I mean, no disrespect to
Right.
y'all.
But you're right about that.
And so you can't play tit for tat
Right.
anymore.
You're right. And that's what I did. I eventually started playing the game. It took 10 or 12, after 10 to 11 years.
Well, you are almost there. You are almost there. Once you let this go tonight in prayer or meditation, you have been completed the circle. Because, listen, there's no reason, sister, that you should be bringing something up that causes you pain and hurt and you've moved on with your life. That is yesterday.
Yeah. But we was having the discussion.
I know it, but it hurt you, but you relived it. But you needed to talk about it. You needed to hear somebody say, let it go. You just came out with that. This ain't what we was talking about.
Right.
So you felt to say this. So, and I'm here to listen. But I got to be honest with you and say, you need to let that hurt go that's still in you for that.
And I thank you for those words of encouragement because I don't talk about it, but I don't mind.
And that's why you still holding it. But see, you can't talk about it with everybody.
Yeah.
You can't. You can't open yourself up to everybody. That's too secret. That's too private. See, you speaking to me anonymous as your friend, as your OG.
Yeah.
So this is where y'all can call, and I told y'all 2 hours ago, call and release it, and I'll be damned if you didn't do. One of y'all did it tonight. I said it when I started. I said somebody gonna call to release it tonight, and that's okay. We ain't got to talk about the topic. If it's something you done went through or want to bring out, let's get it out tonight. Thank you for getting it out for you tonight.
And thank you for those words of encouragement. I appreciate that. I really do. I thank you for that.
We okay. We not as bad as we think we are or anybody else. We okay tonight.
Mm.
We endure and overcome.
Right.
We don't cope with shit. I ain't got time to be coping with nothing every day. That's a white folks word. I'm coping. I'm just I ain't trying to cope with shit from yesterday.
I know that's right.
I'm that dude that if you mad at me right now, no, if you want to fight, let's fight damn now. Now forget later or tomorrow.
Right.
I'm ready now.
Right.
Quit beating yourself up. But see, it said that we don't have an OG or a good auntie or big mama that we could just release to. But y'all got me. I'm y'all OG. Y'all just don't know it yet. And it ain't based on y'all age or marital status. I am here.
I like it when you say that. I'm your OG, but you just don't know it yet.
Yeah.
I'm so tickled when I'm hearing you.
It's just the truth, girl.
I like that.
It's the truth. And my life is an open book. When I came in, I tell you, welcome to my home. I am so proud and happy of my little country homestead. It's a violent place to be right now, but you know what? I'm cozy. It's paid for.
I know that's right. I know that's right. It is yours. I know that's right. Same here.
You know, if I get too broke, I'll tell them to come cut a couple trees down.
Right.
Thank God for me and my wife having the foresight of buying property 30 years ago.
Right.
See, y'all need to get with somebody y'all gonna make moves with for the future.
Amen. That's right, because we on too.
Y'all gonna need it. I'm 59 years old. She's 57. We needed these assets and things.
Right.
What if I'd have lost my health and job and didn't own a home and we had to pay all this expensive ass rent that's going on?
Right. Exactly.
Wasting my money on women and different. No, I put my money into property, into my homestead, into my family. All my wealth went to colleges and Florida vacation. My family broke me and took my health. And I ain't even mad at him.
Right.
Mel, I love you, girl.
I love you too, OG, and I do appreciate those words of encouragement because I haven't talked about it in a long time. But when, like you said, I still feel it when the guilt, because I really
Yeah.
hate that, because
Yeah.
I honor the family, I honor marriage, and I believe in it, and I believe in the vows, and to do that, I just regret that it had to be a
You
road that was taken in this
you
marriage. I don't like that. I'm a person of morals and values.
my
And
my
to do
love.
that, I dealt with it,
My love.
But it is what it is.
It is my love because he said you are forgiven. Anything else that you feel behind that is just an emotion. It's not a
Right.
fact.
I agree. I agree. Thank you for
You
that.
are
I like that.
forgiven.
I like that. You say it's just an emotion, not a fact.
That's
That's
all.
right. I like that.
That's
I
not a
like
fact.
that. Okay. I like that.
Continue to be the great woman and the great wife and person you are. Because you forgiven. You just holding something against yourself for no reason. And you know what? Let that last little bit of shine of you come on out. Let that out.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling what can come out once you replace that.
Right. It's not that I'm holding on to it. It just
It's hurt
it's
though. It's hurt
yeah, it
though.
just still bother you when certain things that you may talk about in your past, not necessarily holding on to it because I'm not, but it is a soft spot in me for that action that I did do.
Well, I'm glad you got a chance, the opportunity to release it. Because I was taught in psychology that we had to tell our patients a lot of times. Well, not patients, we was, that's what they called them in school. That you only as sick is the secrets that you keep. And that stuck with me. And I was like, you only as sick as the secrets that you keep. Meaning, you got to learn how to talk to somebody. They used to encourage us to let the person feel free to talk to you. Whatever they got in them, it'll come out. But they got to feel comfortable to let it out. A lot of times they taught us that we don't even know what it is that need to come out because won't nobody give us the opportunity to listen to us.
Right. I agree. I totally agree with that.
But I listen, and I love y'all. And I'm trying to build a community of nothing but respect, love, and mustiness.
And what?
Mustiness. We musty in here, girl. We talk about people like a damn dog. Girl, we do. We talk about people like a damn dog in here and we don't care what folks say about us. This ain't no friendly place if we talking about somebody you love.
Right.
But if they don't let us know about it, we won't talk about it. We don't go look for the information. It keep falling in my lap.
I know that's right about that.
Yeah, all they got to do is get out the limelight. When people had side chicks and was having affairs, they wasn't publicizing. It stopped that.
Right. Well, see, she thought she was doing something. She was so desperate for validation. She getting it now, but it's not what she wants. And that's what the problem is. It's done backfired on her. She wanted validation, make her feel a certain kind of way. Now she getting all the validation she wants. It's just not.
But you know what she proved to me? You know what the backlash, what Claressa Shields proved to me that a lot of podcasters and a lot of people don't understand the problem. The problem is black women are better morally than what the hell y'all are getting them credit for. Claressa Shields broke moral guidelines to black women. And black women are saying that's too damn much. I'm proud of y'all. I know she said y'all hating, but y'all just would not sit back and let another black woman DM another black woman, steal her husband, and then want us to stand up and clap and give applause for it. Y'all said hell no.
But to see, that's the thing. Claressa didn't steal nothing.
Well, you know what I mean.
It's just like what Remy said. You remember Remy also said this, that her friend asked her, because she been wanting them at the house. He just wouldn't leave because he didn't have nothing else to fall back on. She said, a friend asked her, do you think he gonna leave? She said she told he'll leave when he finds him another come up. And so when they got exposed, because they thought people keep saying Papoose wasn't doing this, he was at home with his wife on the phone, sleep with Claressa. So that's keeping himself. So they let you know.
What's your status?
And she said that Claressa was not the only one. So when it got exposed and came out, where did he go? He went right on over there to Claressa. That was his other come up, like she said. So he went on over there. Claressa probably said, come on. And she knows that she wanted to drop some money because she knew he didn't have anything. So yeah, she put up. Claressa, he stole his wife's jewelry. So he can have some money in his pocket to make it look like he wasn't broke. That's why he took the jewelry and went pawned it. And then went on over there to Claressa. But he left all his clothes there. With hopes to come back, but Remy love him, but she don't want him. She do not want him because she don't see no change in him. She see him doing the same thing that he was to Claressa.
I believe you. I believe you because you know what? I talk to real women, and 99.9% of y'all say the same thing. And we got to start listening to y'all. See, the problem with this situation is we going to call, because we don't want to listen and receive, we want to call it, hey, but these are black women telling you, Claressa, you are out of line.
But Claressa is somebody you can't tell nothing to. So she don't care nothing about what nobody talking about. She don't care. She gonna do what Claressa wanna do, whether it's good for her or bad for her. If it feel good to her, she don't care.
Well, what is out here? What is that going around say? That that's in the comment.
People was thinking. And because Remy called it out and said that he's over there with this next come up, he's gonna become her manager, people think if him and her are in on it. No.
Well, no, you know what? When she said that, but when she said that, people said Remy was hating. But it wasn't 6 months later, he was her manager.
Exactly. He just knew what was going to happen because he played her the same way. He come in with the love bombing like he did Remy, because Remy was the love of Paps. He was gone just like Claressa. He did the same thing. My husband, I'm so proud of him because, she was appreciating the support, him being there. And, every woman, when you're in love, you like the man being up under you. So he good at that. He know what a broken woman wants. And Remy even said herself, she had to sit back and think and look at the pattern of women that he had dated. She come from a broken place just like Claressa had. He thought about his other children mother. They was broken women. He said he'll come get the women, broken women. He know what a broken woman wants and needs. Somebody that's going to feel like they there for him all the time, not going to hurt him, not going to do this. He did her the same way. He come in with the love bombing. Then when he realized he cannot continue playing the game, when his game started to backfire, just like Remy. Remy not stupid. Remy stopped, but okay. I just seen a clip on Love and Hip Hop. An old clip of Paps. It just happened to be a Paps and Remy that came to my phone. It's called Love. It's on Love and Hip Hop. Remy and Papoose relationship timeline. Part 2. It say part 2. And as soon as you turn it on, it's showing them on a picnic where she was telling him she no longer wanted him to be her manager. He had over a couple of thousand emails that he wasn't answering to, and she was doing it to make her not be. See what the way Remy moved with Paps is because she was in love, still wanted to be in a relationship. But wasn't ready that she was still in love, didn't want to let him go, but she wasn't going to play the fool for him because she started seeing what he was doing. So she was trying to still go about things that make her not be foolish in the marriage, but still be able to be in the marriage because she did love him. So she told him she did not want him to be her manager. And he kind of, what? He kind of, so you find me? Just like that. She said, well, I'm not necessarily finding you. She said, but you got over so many thousands of emails. She said the number that you're not even responding to. She didn't say what they was in reference to. It could have been her reason. He wasn't for him to have an opportunity that he wasn't accepting or whatever. She said, I just feel like you need some help. And he said, so you find me without finding me. she said, well, no, I'm just giving you an opportunity to go and do what you want to do. You know, to work on your career, to work on do something for yourself. This is what she told us. He said he didn't want to do that. He said, you know that I'm more on the business side. But he wasn't interested in doing nothing for him. He wanted to do something out for her.
He doing it big now though. Cause my guy Status Boom finna start buying his music. And then I'm gonna get some from him and we're gonna start playing it. Me and Status Boom, we gonna try and promote his last project. What he say, he got a project, what he call it, Hell on Wheels.
Yeah, I have to save hip hop, honey. How you gonna save hip hop? What is he talking about?
He went too far. He ain't even part of hip hop. He ain't part of hip hop.
Who's just coming up with all this corny?
No, you know, we gotta be honest. Listen, hip hop and rap right now has evolved into a youngster game. Well, listen, love. Let me catch Chattanooga. Call me back. Let's get back in the chat and help me out. And let me catch this next call. Hey, stay up. Stay up, love. You are so welcome.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. That's my song now. I wish I could play music. That's my song there, y'all. That's my song. Hey, Status. Hey, Status. Status, call me, man. I guess I'm finna tell you something. Call me, Status. That's my sombrero. But listen, y'all, in all seriousness, I talk about these things and I try and bring these things to the forefront because, see, I know for a fact, it's somebody more than Claressa Shields done got caught up with a married man. Oh, Status, the other phone, Status. Hold on, Status. Let me make sure that, the microphone's still on. Yes, Lord. Thank you. That was my song. Somebody else had called in and called back. Also, y'all, I am scheduled to be in Huntsville. Do I have any creators or any supporters in the Huntsville area? Is there any content creators in the Huntsville area? I supposed to ask that earlier. Are there any content creators in the Huntsville area? Thank you, Her Majesty. All right, now let's be honest before we wrap this up. Now we had a list. We started out with a list. And I'm going to tell you something, man. This damn relationship, if it wasn't doomed before, it's damn sure doomed now. Pap just got 99 problems. And a bitch ain't one. Yep. Papoose got 99 problems. And a bitch ain't one. Hush, goddess. That's my girl. Hi, Crown. How are you tonight? Jesse, what you got going on over there tonight? Damn, it's Friday night. Ain't none of y'all going out. Ain't none of y'all been on no date tonight. Ain't nobody got no news. Ain't nobody went on no date last night or tonight to tell me about. Somebody call and tell me about their last date. Somebody call me and tell me about your last date. That's what I want to hear. Come on, call me, tell it. Tell it. Hey, what's up, Status?
What's going on, OG? Okay. What's going on?
You, man, what's that? I ain't talking to you in a while. Listen, when you going to the fight?
When I'm going to the fight,
Are you going to go or you ain't made your mind up yet?
I'm gonna let you know in the next week. I'm still looking at them ticket prices. I'm gonna see everything.
Yeah, because that's what I was going to tell you, man. Look like they got them kind of jacked up, man.
If it's outrageous, I ain't going.
I'm thinking it's out. I'm thinking the last one I saw, damn, I can't remember the exact number because I've been smoking today. But I was like, damn, I got to see if Status still fucking with the fight. Cause I seen one ticket, man, they said the middle was about 1,600. I'm like, what?
Look, OG, I'm gonna keep it real with you because I love you like a father. Where my mind been at is I grew up in Minneapolis. One of my childhood homes was 5 blocks down the street from a well girl, you know what I mean, unalive that. You know, have my family in Minnesota.
Yeah.
They talking about Trump about to put boots on the ground in Mexico tomorrow.
Are you kidding?
Man, listen, we may be on the verge of war.
Hold on. I just got off the news there before I went live. When all this happened, Status?
Man, listen, man. 2 days ago, listen, when they went into Venezuela and kidnapped Maduro, that was enough to trigger a world war right there. They were so geeked up, they said, listen, we finna take down Cuba, Mexico next. Mexico president was like, listen, we ain't going, we're cooperating with y'all, but we not gonna submit to the U.S. Like about, I guess a few hours ago, Trump said they about to put boots on the ground in Mexico.
If they do that in Mexico, listen, if they do that in Mexico, we going to war. Also, yesterday, he put out a statement that, day before yesterday, that he's still interested in Greenland and the military is still an option. He's talking about taking Greenland.
No. I got one even better for you. Let me put you up to date. He already said that, listen, we going to go up in and we going to take what we want. So either y'all can get down or lay down. We going to take it. So they about to take Greenland.
Yeah.
So he just said this earlier, listen, we'll take it. We ain't, I think that he know impeachment is imminent for him and everybody
Ain't gonna
around him. He's
happen.
getting more drastic by the day.
No,
And
they failed last
it's
time.
too.
They
Listen,
don't listen.
it's a totally different. War wasn't on the table last time. A white woman didn't get shot 3 times in the
I said I
United
saw the
States.
video, and that's messed up. He did not even have to be in the line of where the truck was pulling off
Did
from.
you see? Did you
Did,
see the other video from the ICE agent that
I
was alive there?
listen, man.
You didn't see that? Did you see that video?
Yes, there ain't nobody in jail.
So listen, and it's circulating while a lot of cats, a lot of brothers acting goofy, like oblivious to what's going on. But one brother said that this, he said that if they do this to a white woman, what you think they gonna do to
You
her?
don't stand a chance with ICE, man. Listen, the only thing helping us is we ain't trying to argue with ICE. When we see them, by training with authority like polices and all that, we as black men are trained to go in the opposite direction. We are not those type of protesters. That's the only
Yeah,
thing
bro.
that's helping. We got our college kids, our politicians that's gonna march in the day, hopefully with the right protection. But I think ICE gonna get pulled out of Minneapolis. I think
Listen,
they done did too much.
I'm in support of the Minneapolis mayor. He nailed it. The governor, he's a baby mayor. I hate to go on him like that, but his response a couple of days was like, you know what? I'm looking forward to retiring from politics and going back to being a geography teacher. He checked out. So they like,
Yeah.
why ain't you enacted the National Guard to combat ICE? He checked out. He checked out. He under intense scrutiny about Somalia. This could be one of his finest political moments, but instead of it being one of his finest political moments,
What do
he's
you think
fumbling
about that,
under
man?
pressure.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. Now I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna ask you about this whole Somalia whole thing type, but I'm gonna give you
Yeah.
my assessment on it because that's what I was gonna talk to you about. I've been trying. I'm gonna be in Huntsville. Hopefully, I'm due to be in Huntsville in 2 weeks. But anyway, it's a lot of them African stores up there and hairdressers and stuff, and
Yeah.
they ain't never cared for us. I don't know how to feel. I hate so bad that they are treating those Somalians like that, but I don't know how to feel for them because of the interaction I didn't have for them. Am I wrong for their status? I got a real better taste in my mouth for them
You
Africans.
know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because like I said, I love you like a father. I'm not mad at you. At all. You got a right to feel how you want to feel, and I'm gonna respect that. Me, I've had some good experiences with some African brothers. Now, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say that a lot of them. Some of them, I ain't gonna say a lot of them. Some of them don't identify with us. I think we're better as a people. We are African by descent. Yes, we born in America. We are foundational Black Americans, and I respect that. At the end of the day, I feel like we're better when we're unified. If we're unified, no other race in the world can top us. This is why we've been so marginalized and we've been divided and can be conquered because we don't see each other like if we can see
Well,
each other.
we haven't had a leader. We haven't had a leader since Malcolm X was killed. You know.
You know what, man, dog? I don't got nothing to say about that. And
No, I'm just no. I'm not saying it from a political standpoint. I'm saying as black people as a
I
whole,
understand what you're saying.
we don't have a generational leader. We just have politicians
Agreed. Just so, like you said, what you mean by a leader? Like if we had a leader, somebody that some people really listen
to
to.
organize that. You like King could command, like Malcolm could command,
Yeah, yeah. And
where
like
you
we
could
just,
march and it meant something.
yeah. Agreed. And understanding that Pan Africanism is important because it
But
was
we
unified.
is
So
we got. I'm a broaden this. I'm a broaden this. I'm got to broaden this because I'm gonna tell you something. When they did lend a black organization their ear, and we did get that clout from the clarity of black people needs. By the way of Black Lives Matter, they went to buying mansions and stuff. They made us look so bad. And now it's hard for a black organization right now to be taken serious with these white folks.
I mean, what we got white organizations.
I know it, but you know,
We got to stand 10 toes down and keep going. This is why we've been taking. I want to say taking it as a joke, but not serious.
but
Not
you know
taking it
what?
as a
We need a
real.
leader. We need somebody gonna call us pay to pay. Make if you gonna pull that money in, you're gonna make it work. Now I'm being honest. I understand Africanism, the Pan Africanism, but I'm gonna tell you something. overnight, the Black Lives Matter organization, by the bad things that happen in Minneapolis and a few other places, raised millions and millions of dollars that they did not put into y'all communities. They went to Cancun buying houses and stuff. Now we got a need where we actually are having people picked up because of their skin tone. Now we think that's so bad they shooting white people.
Yeah, and I'm just in the camp of, it's better, we more effective through, unity. I mean, they have been trying in the '60s. I don't think it was no better time than to see Pan Africanism of African leaders from
Well, who y'all got?
whatever.
Who they got?
You know what I mean?
Who we got ain't got a scandal. Who we got ain't got, especially in the Pan African community, that's not caught up in one form or another. Trump has destroyed their credibility right now.
But
He has labeled all Somalians pirates and criminals.
and them. I can't go with that. You know what I mean? Whatever happened in Minnesota to that, if they was guilty of that, okay, I don't got no problem with that conviction.
It's far-reaching though, Status.
I just seen this happen with us. We just can't pigeonhole
And
every Somali like that. I'm not
Status. And on top, it ain't just that though. Status, he's suspended daycare funding in all 50 states.
No, not all 50 states, just 5 blue states. That was $10 billion and enough. That was updated the other day. Within 60 days, they finna start closing daycares and elementary schools.
So them ain't Somalians.
So no, this ain't just Somalia. This is just four, not all 50
Listen, the
states.
news I watched yesterday was of a black daycare provider that had 30 students, that whole entire livelihood and business with 4 assistants are out of work because Trump has froze benefits and they done no wrong. So how can we not get together? But who is the leader? We got to stop
You see what
blaming.
I'm saying? It's gonna be it's an interesting time. You asking a good question, but this division and I'm just so I'm not mad at you or disappointed at you for having that experience. You ain't wrong for having that experience. I would just want to hope that you just don't let that
No. I was just pointing that out. That even though I've had bad experiences with a few of them, the shit ain't right, Stats. You labeled the whole Somali. Listen, did y'all not hear what they said about those people, those professors, those nurses,
I can't go.
those doctors?
And
Most Somalians are professionals.
and listen to what they call them, like they called us N-word.
They call them pirates. Listen, they say the only trade. Listen, them white folks say the only trade Somalians get is piracy. I fell out. I couldn't believe that. What is his name? Trump's son-in-law. I can't remember what job he got.
Hold on, Kushner.
Yeah, Kushner with the bald spot. You know, he got it. He got that papoose hairstyle. I'm sorry, Status. I'm sorry, Status. I'm sorry, Status.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Let you have it, though.
I'm sorry. Status.
You got the tax thing down, tax you.
Status, I'm sorry. Status, I'm sorry. Let's talk about the white folks.
This is for trying to get enough.
Come on, Status. Status. I'm sorry, Status. Status. Let's talk about Kushner. He said the only trade Somalians got going for them is piracy.
Out of control. What was y'all doing over there anyway? Black Hawk Down. Make it make sense. So, you know what I mean? This has been a long going thing, man.
Hold on. I'm finna broaden it. Because see, black people ain't worried. So they say. It wasn't long ago they said them black Haitians was down there in Ohio eating them folks' dogs and cats. What was their skin tone?
Man, I ain't seen no stuff like that.
Yo, you ain't hear about that when they listen before the election?
I ain't seen it. Have you seen the video of them doing something like
No,
that?
it never happened.
You know what I mean?
It never happened.
Crazy, man. But people believe in this stuff, though. People really
White folks believed it.
And going.
White folks believed it, had them scared. Putting their dogs and chickens and stuff up, man.
Make it make sense, man.
They say them folks was straight up stealing your dog and roasting them, rotisserie style. You can't make this up. Now, I'm bringing this up because it's only people of color. See, and we're not realizing that right now.
Well, I do.
Now, what is they gonna use against? What can they possibly use against us? Is the question tonight. That's the question. What can they use against legitimate African Americans to use against them? Because I'm telling you something. Everything of any weakness or rumor to mess off people of color as of so far. They've come up with something dumb. They've accused them of stealing pets and eating them. They accuse them of being pirates. They've accused them of fraud in Minneapolis.
At this point, just being black and brown is.
What is we gonna have to prove?
Everybody's a target right now.
We next.
That's black. That's brown. That's black and brown. Believe it.
We next.
Believe it.
That's the question that the black politicians need to be worried about. Right now is what the hell are they gonna come up for against black Americans? See, we're gonna have to pay a price for this. I know y'all don't want to believe it out there. I know this might be boring to y'all, but I'm telling y'all, in those major blue states, Trump is implementing all kind of illegal activity and incarceration of people of color. Trump want Venezuela for that oil in that prison. It wasn't long ago he was cool with the other president where they was going to use their maximum prison. Remember?
They didn't threw the playbook out. The man said, listen, we going to control Venezuela, all the funds. What if they go in offshore accounts? We going to control that. Nobody else going to get them. What about those $1.6 billion worth of oil? You guys, that's ours now. That's ours.
Listen, let me tell y'all something.
The boats, everything. That's ours.
What are they going to use against us?
Playbook out the window. They don't even need no excuse now. The playbook is out the window. Just being black and brown is enough.
It is dangerous more than ever, especially in a major blue state. I would not want to be in Minnesota. I would not want to be in Chicago right now.
Illinois.
Wisconsin. Massachusetts. And you better not, and I mean no disrespect. But you especially in trouble if you got one of them sweet oil ass mayors. If you know what I mean. If he's sweet oil, Trump them for sure finna come there. I hate to tell y'all, but a lot of these mayors in the city, they too soft. Trump will take their city. Trump done took Minneapolis.
Hold on. The Minneapolis mayor ain't going. He ain't going. I respect dude. I like what he on.
Okay, but what is he doing? What is he doing? We need some intervention.
He's doing everything he can to get
what? Give me one thing that you know for a fact. See, they talking. My only point is, they talking, but they just
already tried to get the Minnesota state investigators to investigate ICE. The federal government stepped in and said to start an investigation. Nobody investigated them. What can you do from that point? Trump control the federal government. What can he do from that point?
That's my point.
So they did everything that they could to bring ICE to justice, get them to hold an investigation. They said, we're not doing no investigation or nothing.
We saw the video, and nobody's in jail.
It ain't nobody going. Vance came out and said, we're giving them diplomatic immunity, so they don't need no reason for us. They don't need a reason. That's what makes this even that much more serious day by day.
Well, at least Trump said that he's going to do a executive order where they ain't going to ask, are you a convicted felon no more to get hired. I guess he understand he got 34, so I guess y'all.
You got jokes now. You want a Dave Chappelle stand up?
Oh, you think I'm joking? Oh, you think I'm joking?
This is comical, man.
Oh, you think I'm joking?
Comical.
Oh, you think I'm joking?
This is comical.
No, I'm dead serious, Chadis.
At this point, this is comical.
Trump is saying that he is gonna sign an executive order where they are gonna take that box off of applications of are you a convicted felon or not. You can't make this up.
Because once that federal background check comes through, enough is
That's my point. That's my point. Listen, if the job is of any value, they're gonna do
what they
one or two background checks. If it's a light job, they'll do the little light one. If you going for the gusto, they're gonna do an extensive background check anyway. So yes, blowing smoke up folk ass. That's all, blowing smoke up
a
folk
bait and
ass.
switch. It's been almost over 3 weeks now. The Epstein.
Why aren't you capturing any content, man, for future dates? I know you see what's going on.
Here you go.
No, I'm talking about for future dates for yourself. It's a lot going on. I'm not thinking about me.
This is true, man. This is true.
You have a bird's eye view, my friend. I'm not saying you gotta do anything with it, but I think if you get the opportunity that you need to capture this and talk about this from your experience of what it's going through.
You know what? I'm gonna do just that. You right. That's why
I don't want you suffering from PTSD like me. This shit is traumatic, boom.
What? I already got it. I've been told you I got complex PTSD. A weekend.
See, well, you know what? They told me to document. I told you through YouTube, it helped me manage my severe manic depression and PTSD. That's how I got on YouTube. Not to do all this, but as a relief mechanism. And I'm just suggesting it to my good friend that he document this trauma and this pain that's affecting all of y'all. It's okay to talk about it.
That's a good idea, man.
It's okay to talk about this. This shit ain't right. It ain't good. But you know what? You telling me about it, but why you just telling me? You need to express that to more than just me, my brother. This shit ain't right, just like you said.
That's deep, man. A lady in a Middle Eastern woman in the cigar spot said the same thing, man.
How does she feel about it? How does she feel about it? You missed a whole interview. I bet she feel fucked up about this.
Huh?
And you got that nice phone in your damn pocket. She'd have gave you a good 6-minute conversation. 8 minutes.
Look, terrified. Talking about, I hope it ain't no war.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
You know.
We don't know who next.
People hoping and praying that they can just close their eyes and that this will go away.
It might be black folks.
Ain't no moving.
It might be black folks. It might be Muslim. We don't know. We don't know. We just don't know. Document the pain.
I think one of the things that horrified me the most was when, dude was like, the president. Oh, yeah, he hit her with the car. Oh, she hit him with the car. What? What?
The officer stepped.
He really said
the officer stepped. The officer stepped in the line of where she was pulling off to. She did not drive. If you look at the wheel, see, they ain't looked at the video.
Yeah.
If you look at the wheel, look at how sharp it's turned. That fucker stepped up, shot, and stepped back into the line of that truck.
And then shot in the window.
Look at the tires. She had that damn truck turned totally away from him. I know he saw the tires turn. That's why the other deputy didn't shoot that was right in her face. Because he saw her turn them tires and knew she was just pulling off to be a bitch. To be a smart ass. She did not deserve to go like that. Look at the tires.
Because at first people were saying, because I was just quietly observing online, left wing, right wing, just quietly observing online. When you said, agreed. Hold on real quick, OG.
Okay. Sonya, how are you tonight, love?
Hello?
I'm here, my friend.
Yeah, where was we just at? OG, when the bartender walked up on me real quick, asked me a question. We was in here watching the Indiana game.
Damn, show is, man. Damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's where I was at when this was happening.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Like you
check
said,
on
she
you,
was you
man.
seen it that it was shot on the side of the window. That she was pulling away. She was giving two different orders.
Yeah.
That was out of control. In the face like that, at first, like I said,
Hold
I
on.
was in the back.
The officer that fired the shot was way away from her for to get. Ain't no way he could have gave her any instructions that she heard or
If
understood.
you filming her, he had his camera out. He had his phone camera out. If you was here, you wouldn't have had that out.
And it sounded like somebody called her expletive after they shot.
He did. He did. He called her the B word. He did. F and B.
Yep.
It's scary for your life. What?
And Trump gonna give him a medal.
Of it. And I was looking, you know, it just was this whole. I don't have no words for it, dog. When I was like I said, when I was looking in right wing section and left wing section online, I was just observing the comments, and everybody was like, "Yeah, the Mexican, deserved it. She's from the old town." When they seen it was a white woman, the whole game,
Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. And you know why? You know why the Trump administration is celebrating this? It's because she's a Democrat. She ain't white. She's a Democrat.
It's true.
She's a Democrat. They know everybody white down there protesting is a Democrat, and that's all they see. And Democrats are ISIS arch enemy there.
We are living in real Nazi times. At the end of the day,
Listen.
this
Take
is
your city
all
back.
being done. This is all being done to try to scale back the minorities in America.
Well, it's so big that he pulling a Robin Hood right before our very eyes. That he's cutting entitlements down 60, 70%. He's getting rid of any extra entitlement for elderly or disabled people. He's getting rid of all immigrants that not educated.
Whoa, and some educated, and some educated.
Well, no, they don't know. No, if you from,
For
you got to
sure,
realize what part of
for
the
sure.
continent of Africa they come from. White people don't consider none of them. They are looked upon worse than us. They the one. The only thing I feel bad about is how they played themselves because they felt like if they did good, white people was gonna love and respect them. They bought into that bullshit American dream.
Now listen, hold on. And some of them, and what I can't defend, and was sad to see, and some of them was on this Nicki Minaj stuff that played out in real time.
Yeah,
That's why they call them television in real time.
sure did. At least you know.
And that's a major split between FBA's Foundational Black Americans and immigrants. I was just shocked by how anti-immigrant some of us have become.
No. Racist. Listen, you cannot stand up for your own solely by hating something from somebody else. Self pride is not about what that white man is doing. When I talk to you man to man, I want to talk to a black man. It's not about him. I'm going to tell you what he got for you as your OG if you don't play your cards right. White people are not our friends, my friend. I'm from the South. I've never met a good one. I'm sorry. I've never met one I trusted, and I've worked for them and they worked for me. But I ain't really. I'm gonna be honest. I've never met one that I like. But it may because I'm a Southern black man. I've never, I've never trusted
Up
them.
in the north.
I've never trusted them.
I'm not even talking about the whites. I'm talking about anti-African immigrant. This is what has got me shocked.
Why?
It's a lot of FBI's that we don't care what happens to no black immigrant. Get them up out of here. I was just stunned by that. I didn't come up in the era like this.
And you know why? But you know,
I just can't.
bro, we gonna eat that. We're gonna eat those words. Cause they're gonna come up with something to fuck with us too. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I want you to remember this conversation, my friend.
I'm gonna remember it.
Because they're gonna come up with something to disenfranchise us on.
And to be honest, Because, whenever we talk, we keep it real. I don't ever come at you narrow-minded or combative, ignorant, crude. I can understand why there's I hate to say the word, but like hate, there's like a lot of like, I can understand why the anti-black image would come from. Like you said, you ain't the only one that's had these experiences. A lot of them come from Africa, think they better than us, and da-da-da, and run it like we ain't black, no, we ain't this and that. So I can understand where a lot of this, like we FBA, we don't even want to identify with Africa as the motherland no more.
Yeah.
We born right
Because I respect their stand. I respect their culture.
It's that real right now.
I grew up in communities up north. Well, it was just a smorgasbord of all different races of people making it together. But I have to be honest, where I'm in Huntsville, I doubt if they're there now because of the crackdown. But majority of the shops that I shop where I have to go get my papers and different things like that, they're not Arabs like down south. They're Africans. And they're so arrogant and disrespectful and nasty. You know, I got one store and I'm like, come on, man, you here? Do you know you black too?
I can understand. So when I look at it like that, because I've been just like, I don't even try to like.
But do you know how many times I've had to ask a shopkeeper, man, do you know you black too?
A lot of us I've had these issues and in situations. You know what I mean, with our brothers from Africa. It's just sad, man. I don't have, so I can understand why they like, look, y'all can go to, we Haitian, whatever, we don't have a problem with this. Y'all can go. And this played into what's going on now on a major scale. Well, we use this. They feel like that, so we just gonna use this. We finna just go on this whole push with ICE did. And in fact, we'll call them. If y'all give us the number, it's that extreme now.
Listen, man, it's just like the president. Let me tell you how they did this. Let me tell you about social media. Let me tell you about these big white organizations like what Charlie Kirk left. Let me show you how they manipulate media. Right before they started fooling with them Somalians and them Haitians, all you saw across social media was black women fighting with African women about hair. They start planting these damn seeds in our community to turn us against certain people. I'm asking you tonight, what's on our agenda? What do they have for us? They got something for us, Daddy.
Keeping us completely trying to keep us, most of us, completely at some type of surf race. Like we ain't got geniuses and we can't, really be fixtures here. This is what's going on in a long-term plan. Where, a black man can't be seen as the leader of the free world.
This is sad.
We'll never let what happened in Haiti happen again.
All right, I gotta ask you this question. I gotta ask you.
What's up?
You think Claressa gonna help Paps straighten them taxes out?
I think if she have to, she will.
That is what I asked you.
I think if she have to, she will. I don't know. We don't know if he's not paying it back or working on the plan right now. We don't know what type of deal he got with the IRS. But I'm
but no. Hold on. Yes, we do. He has a lien. There is no compromise. There is no deal. If you have a lien, it's over with. Only thing left is you gotta have them folks' money plus their interest. I know this by experience. So it ain't like he working something out.
If she go, I think she'll do it. If that's what it comes
I do too. That's why I was asking. I do too. My biggest thing is, I think she would do it if she had that kind of money. I just don't think she got that kind of money status. Cash money, I don't.
I think legit she got about 5 or 6 million legit cash.
Cash money, you think?
Cash.
From where did she earn that?
I legit believe at base 5 million.
But I'm saying, how was she to generate that status? She don't even fight twice a year. And she don't have no sponsor. She don't, but she didn't have but one last year. I'm finna tell you, she had an exhibition last year and a fight last year. I doubt if she did anything on the exhibition, but they said that her last fight did 1.5 at the gate.
So that don't mean she ain't got
no. I'm saying you asked me, but you asked me. I just asked her legit. I'm saying I don't believe right now with the fights that she been having that she's sitting on hundreds of thousands in cash. I just don't. I think that when people get money
I
like
believe she
that,
can get that money. I believe she got that in spades. Couple 100,000 in cash. In
it's
spades.
more. Now they say more than that now.
In spades. I believe legit she can get her hands on 4-5 million liquid.
Okay.
And if she had to get it
But what are you basing? Are you busting that? But what are you basing? What are you basing that on, though, status? On what, her career earnings or property?
Career earnings, and she got some other business investments. Be that property or whatnot, she got some other business investments. For sure. May not be what we like or know personally. I think legit, I'm just being realistic.
I would like to know. I know this ain't no. I promise you, this ain't no shade. But this is a question that I ask all callers, and so you know, it wasn't no shade when I asked you because I'm like you. I believe she'll pay it. From her lifetime, I'm going off of career earnings. What she said with her maximum, she said her biggest purse was 1.2 million. Half of that go to IRS. That leave about 600. She got people she got to pay out of that. So she was averaging maybe 400 or 500K a fight.
I'm not going to dispute that.
Because you know when you earn that kind of purse, half of it automatically, if it's a $3 million fight, you get 1.5. Then you got to pay all your people plus your manager. So she might have cleared 350 to 400 to 500 to fight status. I'm saying that's a lot of cash. And most people that get money like that and get good lawyers and teams, you know, we talk to put that in their investments.
So we just don't know. And that's the thing with this social media. We want to, you know what I mean, try to, I'm not saying you, but just people in general. Like,
no, I understand.
But all they business, everything online, all their investments, we don't know what kind of property other business
she got on the side. Well, yeah, we don't know about her, but we know Pap don't. Because if Pap did, they would take it. Because, no, let me finish. Let me finish. No, this ain't no shade of disrespect. This is because I've experienced this. Your man Pap has not had a legitimate job where he has had to have a W-2. Because if he did, he wouldn't have those liens. They would already be taking it, would be showing they're getting their 33%. See, when you get to the point where it's a lien and it's at the courthouse, that's stronger than a garnishment. Because a lien can be put on anything in your name. That means if he got a house in New Jersey, it's tied up because of that money. If he got a car paid for, they got a lien on that title. That whatever you get in your name, that lien is on it. So meaning you can't pull or sell nothing. If you do, you got to pay them out of it, status. That's all I'm saying. I've been through this. It is real serious once they file. See, when you get the lien, you already been in court. You already been found liable for this money. And you already been found delinquent. You at the bottom now. Ain't no coming up unless you got money.
Oh, gee, everything you just said, I'm not going to dispute. And what you said about the other day, I was listening to the live when you wrote down your life story and whatnot about how you, the liens and what you went through. I respect that. And that was real deep to hear. I ain't gonna dispute that. What I am gonna say is that I believe you're working on some type of plan. Win Records is a public company. Obviously, the IRS can get all kinds of.
Yeah, well, no, I don't think Win Records ain't. If Win Records was gonna help him, come on, status. If Win Records were gonna help him, they'd already. If they could pay Late Ali $15 million, they could loan their MVP $200K.
We don't know what the future holds or what they're working on. I'm pretty sure.
It's 12 years delinquent status. How much time? The courts ain't giving him no more time. That's why he got liens on him. When you get lien status, that means that you had no disregard for paying this bill status.
We're going to see how this unfolds in the next 6 months.
He going to pay it. Claressa going to pay it. That's the only way he can get it paid is if Claressa pay it. And she'll be able to get it. Because her last fight generated 1.5 at the gate. I'm feeling like, even though this fight sucks, this fight gonna generate around 1.2. That's gonna be the gate. She gonna walk. I don't see how she can walk. Well, she's guaranteed $2 million a fight. So I know she can give a man 200K out of that. Y'all got to remember, you got a 4-year contract. I mean, what is it? 8 fights, 4 fights for $8 million
I think it's 8 fights.
for 2 years.
Fights for 4. I don't know.
So she's guaranteed. That's what we don't want to talk about. But we keep seeming to forget. Claressa has a guaranteed contract. Her, Papoose, Win Records, and the other promoter, Salida, at their press conference, and said that she's gonna get $2 million a fight guaranteed, plus a bonus starting with this first fight. Come on, what done changed? Why we done conveniently forget about that? I didn't put none of this out. This came out of their mouth, Status.
Yeah.
They said that she's guaranteed. She said it. Then she went to $3 million plus a bonus. So that's what she's supposed to be getting. But Status, they're selling a fight for up to $1,600 a seat for one fight.
I can't go.
For one fight, for one opponent, they are selling. They don't have no undercard. They don't have nothing. When you're a boxing fan, when have they ever start selling tickets for over $1,600 for one fight?
I ain't going.
Not even an undercard.
You swing a couple hundred. I might be swinging, depending where to see that. But the 1,600, I heard she doing meet and greets too, get a picture and all that. I can't go.
That's crazy.
I can't go.
And I know that y'all want to see him win, but listen, when it comes to business, you can't change just because you like somebody.
I want to see him make some good money too, but I ain't.
It just, I don't see it. Listen, it's gonna fall on. If Danza doesn't pull together a great card and a great show like he did her last fight, she gonna be underwater with this fight. I just don't see nobody. How is Win gonna recoup their money after they pay her $2 million in a bonus and they don't even have a corporate sponsor and no advertisers in their corner right now?
We don't know what the business interest they got.
No, but that ain't how boxing.
They in other avenues.
Status.
They ain't got this.
Status.
They in different business interests.
Status. We talking about boxing, man. We ain't talking status. We talking about boxing. You promote your fight. You do a promotional tour talking about your fight. You do interviews talking about your big fight. Come on, Status.
We got some good points. I'm not going to deny. We're going to see how this unfolds. Okay? We're going to see how this unfolds. But
on top of her showing more training, eating than jogging.
Look, I'm getting ready to get off this phone, man.
Hey, I love you, my friend. Hey, you be careful up there and think about what we talked about capturing. It ain't okay for us to act like suffering with PTSD is okay. It's not okay. We got other avenues to work through it. That's all I'm saying, friend.
Let me know the next time you plan on going live or whatnot.
I tell you what, let's do a live this week today. Let's try and do a live tomorrow night, and we'll start out on Somalia or whatever you want to talk about.
Okay, we can go with that. We can, because that's important. This immigrant thing, Somalia, that's important. This is real. This is important.
Okay, now this is the number. You can either call or text me and let me know what time the afternoon, because my wife is off tomorrow. We just got going to the grocery store, probably Walmart, and do our normal.
We get about 6 or 7. We do it.
Okay, reach out, and I'll be looking for some thumbnails. And
7 p.m. your time. We going on anti-immigrant Somalia. This is what we going on. In Minnesota, this is what we going on.
That's a bet. That's tomorrow night.
They using that. This is one of the things we gonna hit on. They using that. So
we next though. We next.
The bakers in the hood and whatnot. All that.
That's affecting us. This was a black African American woman.
For sure.
30 children. All of their mothers had jobs.
And that's the majority of all daycares.
See, this is affecting our community now. So we got to talk about it. So if somebody if it's just one person, I do live streams all the time. I talk to one person if they need healing or conversation or venting. I'm going to let them vent and talk. So everybody needs somebody to talk to, Status.
I feel that.
And no, I don't cut people short a lot of time because I respect their feelings. I can't accept your phone call and tell you What you saying don't mean nothing. Not here at Wall's Reality Report. Everybody's opinions matter. We respectfully, even if we respectfully disagree with it, you have a right to it here without being disrespected.
And it's safe to say that goddess is a legit legendary food with it, for the degree.
And she so musty, man. They ain't made nothing musty than goddess.
You put the battery in her back, she is a legit food with it. She said something about Harpo almost had a stroke.
She be on it. She be on it. Listen, be safe tonight.
Okay,
Smoke one for me, my friend. Tell the missus I say what's up. I'm still at you about podcasting.
Okay.
All right, be safe.
6 to 7 p.m. on your time tomorrow.
Bet.
All right.
All right.
Say less.
All right. We are back. That's my good friend Status. No, it ain't gonna turn out for us real good. I want to appreciate y'all. Thank y'all tonight for being here tonight. We will be here tomorrow. I need one more topic before I go. I need one more topic. We're gonna be in for it tomorrow. We're gonna be messy, musty, and truthful. We're going to Somalia, but we need somewhere else to go. Where else we gonna go, people? I need one more topic. Miss MC, Her Majesty, I need one more topic for tomorrow night at 7. I guess ain't nobody got no answer for me. If y'all catch me in replay, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Respectfully comment. I'm still coming back, even if it's off a replay. And if you have not subscribed to your OG, subscribe to your OG. I'm your OG. You just don't know it yet. Also, I will start next week doing members only videos, just for my members. I will start doing members only videos where I'm gonna open up, talk about my private situation, give y'all the opportunity. I'll probably start tomorrow, y'all. I think I'm gonna try and drop my first members only video. I don't know what topic you got for me, Her Majesty. Somalia and whatever you say. You got a good topic for us tomorrow night? I don't know, Her Majesty. Nothing, Israel. I'm finna get out of here so I can cook this quick supper for my wife before she get off work. Y'all know it's that time for OG to cook. Listen, I'm gonna start doing member videos I'm gonna probably start tomorrow night. I got some personal stuff that I want to talk about, just about me. To my members, I need y'all to understand. The videos that I'm gonna start doing are gonna be personal videos or personal vlog about me, what's going on with me, what's going on with my health, what's going on with y'all. It is what it is. So if you have not become a member, go ahead on and be a member. Because I'm trying to build a community of support for all of us, not just me. So I will start it off probably tomorrow and tell y'all personally what's going on with me. I'll probably talk about my marriage and my health fears for my first. LaDonna, are you a member? Yeah, so I hope you do, Israel. Please, if you can, join because listen, I'm social, but I'm private. And I got a lot going on too. And I know y'all got a lot going on. And so I want to open up a little bit more to my members and let them know exactly what's going on with me, how I cope with a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff I cope with, y'all. You know, I've been in a long-term marriage. I have situations and circumstances going on between that affects me, affects her, things from the past, just a lot of personal stuff that I only want to talk to my members about. Because I know under those circumstances, my members will open up and talk to me too about what's going on with them. And that's how you build a community. So with my members, I'm going to try and build a community of support. That's all, just support. Where if you know, whatever you talking about in the comments is between us and other members. Nothing never gets out. Our community. We're going to be a FUBU, for us, by us. Until then, y'all say, listen, Her Majesty called me after I get offline, and I'm going to cut everything up and start charging things up. You know you can call me. Call me, Her Majesty. I put the number up there for you. Remember, I love y'all. Y'all stay safe. I'm y'all OG. Y'all just don't know it. I pray y'all enjoyed the time I spent with y'all. And remember, I love y'all. I am out of here.